Good evening, everyone. I am Jan. How are you? So, in a change to the schedule, yes, tonight, one night only, Thursday. So I'm just going to put the link in. So, yeah, we had a very nice night yesterday, Callum's birthday. So, I don't know if you've seen, Chris put a YouTube video up. It was only like a shorts, whatever you call it, I don't know. Fresh mint and lemon. Anyway, so Chris did put like a short video up of a compilation of pictures that he took. Now, the place that Callum chose for us to go, and I'm blaming it so... Oh, God, he's here again.
I'm trying to fill that oil yet.
I blame Callum solely. I mean, don't get me wrong, it were a nice enough place. We were waiting because Chris's dad had come during the day to bring Callum a card. So we asked his dad if he wanted to come with us. So he says, yeah. Anyway, we were waiting inside. They shown us to his reserved table, which I'd reserved. Chris says, "Oh, I'll go to the bar for some drinks." Yeah, it went mental. Believe it or believe it not, they don't deal with cash. It's card only. And Chris had been to the bank and drawn cash out.
I don't like not having no cash on me.
So he was sort of going a little bit, well, not hysterical, but you know what I mean? Agitated, yeah, that's the word. Agitated. And he says, I just hope to God, he says, my dad's willing to pay on his card and I'll give him back whatever. And luckily, he did. So, but don't get me wrong, I mean, it were nice. Food were nice. But I don't think we'll be going again.
No.
So...
I like bloody expensive. How many pints? 4 pints?
Yeah. His dad went to bar because we couldn't get a drink because Chris had got cash on him, not his, 4 pint.
20 odd quid. 4 pints.
It were actually cheaper for the meal than it were for...
Yeah.
I hit him. It were actually cheaper for the meal than it were to buy a round of drinks because it were 2 for 1 Tuesday or something, which we didn't know in first place. And his dad says, believe it or believe it not, he says it's cost me less for food than it did for drinks. We sat there going. But anyway. Oh, yeah. See if we can find out. We've sort of briefly come to an agreement what we're making on Tuesday, Amjad. Snickerdoodle Caramelita bars. There you go. That's what we're making Tuesday. Anyway, so from there, Chris's dad drove us to our local pub. And yeah, we're all like stuffed at gills. You know what I mean? I just had a soft drink, but I felt, like when you've had a meal and you just want to. Okie dokie then, Amjad. Like when after you've had your Christmas dinner and you just feel like you just want to go to sleep. I were back in time actually to go live. But I just wanted to sit doing nothing. And I says to Chris, I says, I'm not in the right frame of mind. I'm not used to going out. I think that's a lot to do with it. So yeah, you know what I mean? I just wanted to chill out, relax, you know what I mean? Because basically we'd been not go all day yesterday. So I just wanted to chill out, and I said to Chris, well, I've told everybody I'm going live on Thursday instead of Wednesday. And when all said and done, it was still Callum's birthday, you see. So we bought him 2 games and a new docking station for his Xbox, not just Xbox Series X. I mean, you're not getting much change out of 100 quid there. So yeah, so and oh, hi Gordo, how are you?
Gordo. Bought the Liverpool tickets, so that Gordo can't.
Oh yeah, yeah. Chris went down to. No, he didn't. He did it online. He bought him Liverpool tickets. I think it's in December sometime. Gordo wants to know if it's raining. Well, Chase has just come in, and I said to Chris, I don't know whether it's cold or whether it's just drizzling. Yeah, he says it's just drizzling. So yeah, but all in all, I think we had a good time. Apart from the choice of, but you see, this is the thing. We got a taxi down there, and even the taxi driver didn't know where we were going. And it called the Twisted Burger.
Yeah.
But the actual place is called
Triple Point
Brewery, because it's sort of in a brewery. And where we were seated, behind us, there were all tanks, and they were actually brewing beer while we were there.
No, I could open the door, but it's
It's emptied, Gordo. Chris has just said it's just started. Because he's just been out with our bins. He says it weren't raining then. But Chase has just come in. And I says, I don't know if it feels cold or whether there's a bit damp.
Told you we're chucking it out, Chase.
Just sat there looking out at door. But no, I don't think it's been raining here all day.
No.
It's
like on and off showers. That's it. All they get wet.
On another note, Chris managed to get down to PDSA. They've got him. Did they get a 6-month supply of them?
It just looks like the same amount as last time.
Yeah. He got some more steroids. He got some calming tablets. And then we sort of made an arrangement that once a month they were going to give him a tablet, like flea treatment tablet.
It's flea skincare.
Yeah, it's basically, skincare, flea treatment. I don't know, but it's in tablet form. But that's only once a month. But yeah, I don't think it's been raining here all day. But I were absolutely pooped last night.
What?
And Chris said,
Come on, then. You want to get wet?
He said, I went to Tesco's this morning. The cashier told me my bill was £146.27. So I put it all back in the trolley and went through the self-checkout. It now totaled £64.75. Oh dear. But yeah. So he's sorted. He's got his pardon me. He's got his steroids. He's got some calming tablets, which will, I mean, obviously, Bonfire Night's been and gone, but you know what I mean. It can still, like, I'm gonna get it over Christmas and New Year's. So, but yeah. And then this, it's like a great big whacking tablet like that. And it, same as Chris says, it's like a flea/skin problem tablet. And then he told her, he says, well, they told me to come down here at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. This says I were here for 8:45. This says, and it says, and everything were closed. She says, you ought to have pressed intercom. Chris says wanting to come. So yeah, but he got him eventually. After I'd bought some off Amazon.
Yeah,
Which
these are proper stuff.
Yeah, but in the interim, they did the job. Well, sort of.
Oh.
Yeah. In the meantime.
It
So,
is on that.
Straight
to the barbecue like a fanny.
Oh dear. But you're talking about Tucker.
No, Chase.
Oh, Chase. But anyway.
Like fanny.
So yeah, this is what we're making on Tuesday, and it's basically it's like a cinnamon oatmeal bar, and then you put chocolate chips. Well, you don't put it all in it to begin with. You put like a layer of this chocolate, cinnamon, chewy oatmeal, whatever it is. Then you put your white chocolate chips over the top, and you drizzle it with caramel sauce, and then you put rest on top, and some cinnamon sugar. So yeah, they should be nice. What you had to eat by either way?
Cheese spread sandwiches.
Anyway, I think links up there. Just check. Yeah. I'm just checking that links there, just in case anybody wants to come up. That one's a good one. I don't like that one. Yeah, he's got all his stuff gathered together because he says, I'm going out in the morning. No matter what, 6 o'clock I'm getting up. Yeah, it might be rained off, but it looks the things.
If it's drizzling, I still might go out.
I
was going to spin around for the camera.
I'm not kidding you. Yeah. I take the mickey out of him because he bought a bloody camera. Look. Can you remember them umbrella things that you wore around your head that got elastic on with like umbrella? But it's like that, but it's for his camera.
It's too tall. It needs to be like half the size to make it. You know what I mean? It's too tall. The range still gets tall.
Oh. You mean the thing that it's on's too tall?
What? Campervan.
Yeah, you were on about it the other day, Gordo. You said you were thinking.
He's putting it in now, because he knows that one.
They've got to buy a van and do it themselves.
Well, Gordo put his stakes in there.
Yeah. Right, I can see now. Okie dokie then, Tim. No worries. I know you were on about because she said something about buying a van and like I Gary. You don't tell me nothing, Gary.
I'll tell her, but it was in one ear and half the other, Gary.
Yeah.
There's no tip between it. Stick it right up a bit, tell her.
Yeah, well, nobody else can see it, only you. Yeah, and that's exactly what he gets every time, Gary. Does this face look bothered?
She's nasty towards me, I tell you.
Yeah. Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. But, yeah. Well, you don't listen to me.
Where's Ramjan? Here?
Yeah.
We were.
Yeah. Where is Amjad? He's a bit further up. He did say hello, Gary. Well, you've got. Hiya, Johnny. That's not good enough, Johnny.
That's me, Zero.
You know yourself what you want. You see, same as Chris said, you see Chris's idea is he gets a camper van that's already a camper van. But
I'll not be able to build one of them.
But he don't want no too fancy, just your basic stuff, a bed to lie in, something to cook on.
A shower, a toilet, Sky TV.
Somewhere to have a number 1 and number 2. Yeah. Oh. Well, basically,
for 2 or 3, say I'll go and spend like 4 nights away Scotland somewhere and then come back.
It's just same as Chris says. It's rather than, you know, he can drive himself up there. Yeah. At least he's got a bed to sleep in. He's got somewhere to do a number 1 and number 2, and you know, somewhere to wash his pots and everything. And obviously, you know, we'd add bonus, there'd be a shower. But yeah, but you don't want only unless we win lottery, and then he's having one of these great big American RV things, wherever you call them. But yeah, you know, his idea is something basic that's got necessities, but not too much money.
Yeah, there's plenty on Facebook between 5 and 8 grand, but it's just having that 5 and 8 grand, isn't it?
Oh. What you like? Can't take you nowhere, Johnny. He says he hurt himself last night, bloody bed legs folded up on my hand, but bruised to say the least, and it's a bit swollen.
No good.
You know, honestly, I despair of you and Tracy. Mind you, having said that, Tracy hasn't had any mishaps lately. So, but anyway. Well, you see, this is the thing, Johnny. We were back in time to go live last night. Oh, he says he were on bed at the time, so oh dear. But you're right, or you left. Anyway, so we were back in time for me to actually go live. But I was that stuffed. I'd had a pint, which I'm not used to. Ooh, he says he had to get off it. Well, you see, same as Chris said, Gary, with Biscuit being how he is with fireworks and everything, when he gets a camper van, it can bugger off for, you know, probably 2 or 3 days here and there, come back, you know, get change of clothes, have a bath or shower or whatever, and then bugger off again. He said left hand, not me tugging hand. They wanted 12k, way too much money for it, seen it a few others. Yeah. You see, that's sort of the ballpark that Chris is thinking of as well, Gordo. But yeah, I mean, until he gets his pension money, he can't, you know, that's
4 years. Well, no, 3 years.
Well, unless we win lottery.
Yeah.
I said sorry writing on. Oh dear. Both man cream crackered. What with bloody. Oh, I had to laugh, Johnny. I mean, you know, I love Tracy. I love Tracy to bits. But I sent her 2 recipes, and one were called a snickerdoodle caramelita bar, and then the other one were eating mess, which obviously were raspberries and strawberries. Obviously cream on top. Yeah, so she says, I don't like, we're not fussed about Snickers. Can I put Mars bars in it? I mean, did anybody mention Snickers? It's called a snickerdoodle because it's cinnamon sugar. And that's why I call it, I don't know why they call it a snickerdoodle. I don't know. I'd have to sort of do my research about that. So I says to her, I says, Tracy, I says, there ain't no Snickers in it. I says it's like an oaty, like a shortbread base, sprinkle chocolate chips on it, drizzle caramel sauce on it, and then you put rest of mixture on top. Did they fight? Who? Yeah. Did they fight over who's getting prime position, Gary? It were all right, honestly, Amjad. I didn't see it, this particular snippet, until I watched it back. Because Kate says to me, she says, "Did you see what Hazy did with rolling pin?" And I went, "Why? What did it? Why? What did he do?" Anyway, we watched it back, and I realised what he was talking about. Because he did say afterwards, he says, "You'll have to watch that bit back." And I did. But yeah.
Cut that bit out.
Yeah, me and Chris were absolutely. Yeah, eh? Yeah, me and Chris were absolutely rolling when we seen it. I says, that's easy.
You know.
But it were a right laugh. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it. You know what I mean? We don't want to take ourselves too seriously, you know, and that you know, that's why I do the baking live, because I know, you know. I hope this is no word of a lie, Gary. Our biscuit's even jealous of little Chase, and he's only a little tiny thing. And in the morning, Callum has honey nut oops, right? And you want to see Biscuit and Chase running over to our Callum. It's like a fight to get who's. Hi, Crypto. It's like, yeah, but he was waving his rolling pin about Amjad, you'll have to watch it, right? It's right. I don't know whether he missed it or not. It was right at the beginning. But I did miss it because I mean, he says, he kept saying something about, look, I says, I you know, I've got enough on what, you know, concentrating on what I'm doing. He's wanted one for a long time, Johnny. A long time. Anyway, so yeah, it's like a dart across room to see who can get to Callum first. So once he's eat his oops and, you know, milk at bottom of dish. So they started saying, it's like being at school. And he'll sit there and he'll say, "Let Chase have some first, Biscuit, because he's not going to drink all that." And you're talking to him like, you know, wait your turn. Let Chase have some first. So then he lets Chase have a little bit, and then he puts rest down for Biscuit. It's one you broke something, Johnny. I'm being honest here. I know we're laughing about it, but it's one you broke something. But yeah, it's sort of relatively right near the beginning, and I think it's after Hazy gets his Ziploc bag out at freezer. I'm not quite sure when it occurs, but it were after he got his you know, his pastry out at freezer. Well, I hope you're not thinking expecting anybody else to pick it for you, Johnny. But see, this is why I do it, because we have a laugh. But yeah, me and Chris were absolutely in. Yeah, we were rolling about laughing. Honestly, no word of a lie. You know what I mean? And I hadn't originally seen it, and when he did it, he said to me on the live, "You'll have to watch this back later," because I didn't see it when he actually did it. So yeah, obviously we watched it back. Honestly,
hilarious.
It says his bed needs nuts tightening, but yeah, I mean, I didn't know anything about it until Kate told me. She says, "Have you watched it back?" I went, "Why? What did he do?" So she says, "Well, go and watch it." I know. But I looked at it this way, Amjad, if it worked, it worked. And it did work. But yeah, we were in fits till after crypto because I hadn't seen it originally. Not until Kate had told me, because Kate messaged me next day. And yeah. But anyway, I look at it this way, you know, needs must if that's, you know, it got job done. So, you know, yeah. But anyway, same as I say, it all turned out all right in the end, and we had a laugh along the way. So, and Callum's about to eat all his birthday cake. We had one piece last night, and that's it.
There's about a quarter left.
I don't know the exact time scale, Amjad, but I do know it was when we'd got the. Oh, I know what it were, Amjad. You know, like how me and Tracy had to make extra frangipan. I think it was then. I think he did that. It did it then. But he'd got his pastry out at freezer, and while he were waiting for us to mix this extra frangipan, I don't know what sort of time element we're talking about, but anyway, me and Tracy were mixing extra frangipan, and that's why I didn't see it. So, and they were waiting for us because he said he weren't going to make any extra. He had a lovely birthday, Crypto, apart from a bit of a. Anyway, yeah, Chris's dad came over yesterday morning, and to bring him a card, he put some money in it. And Chris says, I feel awful. He says, my dad's on his own. So he says to his dad, he says, do you want to come with us? So he says, yeah, you can do. Goes to venue. It's a nice enough place, don't get me wrong. But we sit at his table. Chris says, I'm going to the bar to get a drink. Come back and he was spitting feathers. He says, well, would you, Adam and Evie, he says, they don't take cash, only card. And Chris had been to the bank to withdraw some money out before, yeah, in afternoon. So that we were up Shit Creek, we had to paddle. So he says, I just hope, he says, my dad will pay and I'll give him, you know, I'll get money back afterwards. But now it's before that, Amjad. Because we had to wait for Hazy, didn't we, to make his pastry. Then he had to put it in freezer. Ooh, that's expensive. I got it all day though, Johnny. I mean, if it's all day, then it's not too bad. Anyway, so we got there before his dad. Chris went outside to see where he were, and he come eventually, and Zot said to him, he says, I've just been to the bar. He says, and they only take card payments. And he's shown his dad. He says, here, look, he says, I've got money in my wallet. He says, but they not accept cash. So that was sort of a bit downside of it. Oh, Chase is knocking everything flying. That's not bad then. That's not bad. You're a bit wet, Chase. Now, after that, me and Tracy had made us frangipan, and we were saying, I don't think this is going to be enough. I think that's where it sort of, yeah, that, you know, and we're saying, oh, well, we don't think this is the thing, Crypto. Chris says, well, how many places do you know that don't accept cash? They don't accept cash in any way, shape, or form. It's all card. But so anyway, I mean, meal and everything were all right. It was just all faff. But His dad had a right go at him, Johnny. His dad had to right go at him. But because you see, Chris's dad's like you, he's old school as well. I mean, we are, for that matter of fact. But yeah, when he went to bar, and this is the thing, I think what it is, Amjad, it's me and Tracy are making the extra frangipan, and he's sort of waiting for us. Yeah, but yeah, right painting rear end. Because we went to all, well, it's just down the road from us. We've never been in. Pub afterwards. So Chris's dad made a joke when he went to, well, Chris went to bar first, and he says to him, he says, I hope for God's sake, he says, you take cash. He says, oh, we do both. We take card payment and we also take cash as well. Chris says, thank God for that. He says, we've just been out for a meal for me son's 21st. He says, and yeah. And this is the thing, Crypto. His dad went to the bar and got 4 pints, right? And it was 20 odd pounds something for 4 pints. So hiya, Richard. Oh, Richard says it's at 39 minutes, Amjad. Thank you, Richard. I couldn't give specific time frame because, yeah, I didn't look at time. Anyway, and the meal actually cost less than the drinks because it was 2 for 1 Tuesday. So the meal actually cost less than what the drinks did. Now, how's that? Hi, Tommy. So, yeah, so we've sort of said, well, it were a nice place, but I don't think we'll be going again. So, yeah, nice enough place. Even taxi driver didn't know where it were. You look on the website and it says Twisted Burger, but they don't tell you it's in a place called Triple Point Brewery. Anyway, we enjoyed it. We didn't let it spoil. You know, we had a good time apart from thing with cash and whatever. But there's nowhere on the website that it says they only take cash. They only take card payments. I mean, same as Chris says, had we known, he wanted to go and draw cash out. But we got through it. So he had a good time. And yeah, we bought him that. And he said, I'm not wearing that. It's like a rosette thing, like a badge thing, what you know. He says, I'm not a kid, you know, I'm 21. Hey, no. He says, I'm not a kid anymore. He says, I'm 21. But anyway, no, it's yeah, Sheffield United colours, but yeah. Baby, can you put my fan on? Yeah, so either that or. Hi, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Oh dear.
Hi, Crypto.
Can't hear you very well. Your volume's not.
I had it set way down.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, because I'm right in its face now. Is that better or not worse? Am I getting better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Oh, I got the microphone set down because I switched over to the big mic.
Oh. But.
Whoops.
It's all right. I'm just talking about because Callum's 21st birthday yesterday, and we'll right palaver. Went to a place to eat, and they wouldn't accept any cash. He's got the card payment only.
That should be better.
It's a lot better, Bill. I can actually hear you now.
I lost my window. I might have to bounce out and bounce back up again. I hit the audio button. Up, 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 up. There I am. There you are.
Oh, okie dokie then, Amjad. But yeah, it weren't too bad. We
I'm shiny
eventually
today.
got there. Hey?
So I'm shiny today. That's okay. I feel shiny.
You forgot to brush your hair this morning then, Bill?
No, working in the garage all day.
Oh, I'll let you off then.
Yeah. I was making a mess of everything.
What project you working on now then?
Wait, let me see if I got a shot of it. I got a picture here someplace. This is really cool.
Yeah, I'm still doing Saturday crypto. It's just that I you know, because I didn't go live last night, I wanted to do tonight. I mean, I could have gone live last night, but I absolutely, you know what I mean? Like when you've had a big meal. Yeah. No, I mean it. You know, I just wanted to chill out last night, even though, yeah. But yeah, I'll be live again Saturday, crypto.
Okay. Okay, I'm set up. Let me share a screen. You will love this.
I've got to go through all it again with Tommy. Yeah, he did enjoy himself. But we went to this place called Twisted Burger. Callum's choice, by the way. So just so I make it that clear, it was Callum's choice.
That's the current project.
Oh,
Now,
your little motorbike.
That's what it looked like when I started. That's what it looks like now.
Hey, that's cool.
Ooh.
Hello. Live from the bed.
Yeah, she's like perfect now. Every nut and bolt on it is perfect. It's going to be hard to sell though, because you got to think. I started with that mess.
Yeah.
That's what the Texas Sunshine will do to you after sitting for about 5 years. So we gave it a new motor, gave it mag wheels, gave it a frame up restoration on the paint.
Mm.
I actually bought the sandblaster just to do that mini bike.
Oh.
But she came out pretty good. I think I'm going to have to keep this one. This one might be my toy. Well, to even break even on it, I have to get probably $350 out of it. I spent way too much money on it.
So you're actually on your bed then, Johnny?
Yes.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, crypto. Don't worry about it.
Dad, it's been a long day today.
Yeah, the video for this one comes up tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow afternoon for you.
Oh. I'll remember that now then, Bill. So, yeah, just for Tommy's sake, we went to this Twisted Burger, what was Callum's choice. We goes in, and his dad had been in the afternoon, and then we'd asked his dad to join us, right? So we sat there waiting for his dad. Chris says, I'll go to the bar and get some drinks. And he come back, and they were effing and jeffing. Well, you know. Anyway, he says, well, would you believe it? He says they won't take cash. He says they'll only take a card. So he says, I'm just hoping that when my dad comes, he's willing to pay on his card. And obviously I'll give him money afterwards. So anyway, we're waiting for his dad. And yeah, his look at it. He says, yeah. And best about it, though, food was cheaper than drinks. It was 20-something pound for 4 pints. which it were like £5 on a pint,
1 minute.
and then the food were cheaper than the beers because it was 2 for £1 Tuesday. But so yeah, we made the most of it. We enjoyed it, apart from the little hiccup. Gary says you could always give me that as a Christmas present, Bill.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that works out. I tell you, it's probably the first thing I've ever built that I can't sell. I can't sell it. I got to keep it.
You had your bonds cut, Tim?
No,
You just slicked it
I
back.
just dyed it.
WD-40.
No, I've just dyed it again.
Oh, I just thought you'd had it cut. It looked, yeah.
No,
No,
I
I've just
stood
dyed
on top
it
of
again and just washed it.
I stood the phone on top of a makeup box.
But yeah, what Crypto's on about, Bill, her sister's having a tattoo party. So yeah, that
See, you can check me.
I
Yeah.
was in
Nothing.
2020.
I don't have a tattoo head to toe.
I have 12.
but I've got 4.
Tim's a
I
walking tattoo.
But yeah,
I've got-
I mean, I bet that sandblaster's come in handy, Bill.
But he's only used it once. To do that bike.
So have a look
Like
at
me,
your
I
hand
need to
then,
do
Johnny.
one-
Have a-
It's like me, I need to change bearings on my car. So
One
what have I done?
sleeve,
What,
yeah,
6
on my way.
ton press?
Um,
How often will I use that? Probably once.
But
See, I'm just
Yeah.
imagining a
Remember
party
the
with
thing.
people getting tattoos. I mean, that's just begging for bad decisions.
well, the thing is, Bill, even though you're going to a tattoo party, don't necessarily mean you've got to have a tattoo.
Well, you'd be no fun at a sex party.
But
Yeah, she can hold
you
the
know
coat.
I'm just saying, you're not obliged to have a tattoo. It's just, you can sit there watching other people get a tattoo. You know what I mean? You're not obliged to get a tattoo.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, it sounds like that would be the plan going.
I would.
But
It's like going to a
what
pool.
I'm trying to say,
Wet.
Johnny, is because it's called a tattoo party, you're not forced to have a tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Johnny.
Every time I move something, bloody camera.
But
Is your camera fading?
yeah, same as Crypto's just said, no, you don't have to get one. You can still go and have a drink and a chat. It's just to get together,
It's got
basically.
2 cracks in the screen. It's knackered, but I'll just keep using it till it breaks altogether. As long as it works. I'm not buying another phone, not yet. If you turn light off on it, you can't tell.
Yeah, he's 21 in a day, Tommy, now.
I had 2 kids back time I was 21.
But yeah, we had a
My only kid's only 24 now, and I'm
I've
retired.
got a 27-year-old me.
I've got a 37-year-old.
I've got
You
a
people are old.
27-year-old, 2 26-year-olds, a 20-year-old, and Keena. Keena's granddaughter, though, and she's 8. And now I have 2 other little squigglers as well.
What we're looking at now, Bill?
Johnny, Bill, Jeanette.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, he didn't want a lot of pomp and circumstance because he does suffer from anxiety. So we didn't want a great big gathering, just like, you know what I mean?
Next
You know.
Sunday, I've got 20 under 8s. That'll do me good. Well, under 9s.
Yeah, I love that thing. I just love that thing. I spent way too many hours sandblasting, and
Yeah, but
I mean,
look
we
how
took
it's come out though. It's mint, isn't it?
we took every. It was well. Where's that cluster of evil it started as?
Crypto says she had two before she was 21. I was about 23 when I had my first one. Baby,
Tim's
well,
having
they're
this,
sitting
isn't
with
he?
door open. Will you put? No, I mean put fan
I
on.
refuse to pay for Tim's internet.
Oh, right, Crypto.
Tim, have you ever tried hotspotting from your phone with your laptop? You'd be surprised. Sometimes the internet's a lot quicker through a phone. You set up a hotspot
What?
on your phone, then you connect your laptop
Yeah.
to the phone.
There
I'm
it
going
is.
to phone them up tomorrow and find out what's going on.
Yeah, Ron, can you remember when our internet went down when we were doing Baking Live about a month or so ago, and it come back on about midnight? What am I adding to page now, Bill?
Sorry.
Stop clicking, Bill.
Anyway.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
I know.
I
You should be proud of that, though.
I finished it off on Chris's mobile tethering hotspot. If you've got data on your phone,
I'm unlimited on mine.
tether
so
it
that'll
to that phone. Yeah, thank you.
be- Yeah.
That's how I
I've
finished
just
that,
gone,
that baking.
I've just gone
I'm
SIM only
SIM
deal
only
on my
now, I
phone,
can't-
and it
yeah,
costs
that's
me £18 a month. It costs
Well, you
me
should have
£18 a
mobile
month
data
and I
on
get
your phone.
unlimited calls, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Yeah, but I have
Well,
a
do
tendency
that
to
then.
use my data all the time.
It's worth a
My
try,
mobile
mate.
data.
Worth a
It-
try.
it-
It's only
it-
because
honestly,
it was
You know when I
I
rejoined the
used to use all my
Baking
data.
Live, people didn't know that I were on Chris's mobile hotspot.
Yeah. Hotspot your phone, connect your laptop to your hotspot of your phone.
Yeah.
and see
Yeah,
how that works.
I've got
Worth a
Chris
try,
told me how to do
otherwise
it.
you can't get a new
Tim, I've
ferret.
been to bed since then.
Yeah,
You're gonna upgrade your ferret.
But yeah,
yeah.
Chris is it could be the fact that it might be quicker for you to be tethered to
Yeah, camera's fading. Isn't it?
Hey up, Tommy, this is no word of a lie. Cal's got
Yeah.
a special needs statement, and they have to fill a questionnaire in before we actually get involved. And this says something about independence and whatever, you know. Do you see yourself living independently? And went, no, he says, I'm stopping at home. Oh, God. God help us. Oh, dear. So, yeah. Oops.
Look into my shiny ball.
I can't see him. It ain't yours, Johnny, anyway. It's Chase's.
Yeah, cool. Though.
It is. I like it.
Looks like that thing in LA, doesn't it? That bloody big ball and stuff.
Hiya, Woody.
Hi,
How are
Woody.
you?
Hi, Woody.
But yeah, Callum, you know, I can't see Callum going anywhere just yet.
I moved out of home just before I turned 16. Yeah.
Chris left home at 16.
Yeah.
I didn't get on with my stepdad. Ginger
Yeah, that's
twat.
why Chris.
I miss him now. He's dead, unfortunately.
Chris never got on with his dad.
We got on once. I didn't live.
I
with
mean,
the
you know, this sort of. Yeah. You know, I can't say the.
Yeah.
What you putting up now,
Yeah.
Bill?
That's the next project.
What, another one?
Well, no, there's actually 3 of them. The last
Oh,
video I did was the beginning of the blue one, but when it was all pink and god awful. It was painted. I checked. The paint brand was god awful paint.
awful.
Yeah, the name on the can said god awful paint. It was said god awful pink. That's the color.
so what are you going to do? Are you going to
No,
put that back
no.
to original colours? Is
Well,
it
now
orange
this
or
one-
red?
Yeah, this one was originally red, but right now it's got an edger motor. It's not even a mini bike motor; it's an edger motor. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go retro and leave the edger motor on it, or you know, I've got a couple still new motors. Yeah, I bought a whole handful of motors all at once because I'm always doing mini bikes.
But yeah, so the first one, are you keeping and then going selling others?
Where's
You know, I'm
Richard
thinking
anyway?
keep the blue one. The red one's interesting, but I know what I'm going to do. I did the blue one, and now they're all out of order because I've still got the blue one, but the video that comes after the blue one was finished
Yeah,
before the
wasn't
blue
that
one was finished. It was done with spare parts from the blue one. So there's like back-to-back mini bikes event. Well, they won't be back-to-back videos, but there's 3 of them in the works.
That's what I've just added, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a sexy view that Tracy gets every night. Look.
See you later,
Amjad.
Amjad.
Bye,
See you
Sophie.
later, Amjad.
Good.
I'm saying nothing, Johnny.
Come on, like that, strike a pose.
Oh
You see
dear.
Madonna live the other day. Fucking hell, I look better than she does. Like
She's
an
like-
old age pensioner, fucking tramping about.
She's
Oh,
like had a lot of work done, hasn't she, Johnny?
by Polly filler. When she got up out of that coffin, I thought, you'll be in it by now.
Crypto, thank you, Crypto. It's just something I come across and I thought, well, it's a nice tranquil picture. It's on about me pop, like different coloured poppies.
I don't know if you can see. Look at how bloody bruised up my hand is. That
Yeah.
big lump shouldn't be there. I literally, the bed folded flat like that and dropped down, and my hand was in the fucking bed at the time. So I had to get off the bed, get my hand out and put the
Pardon
Maybe.
me.
Rattling.
I was guillotined,
All right.
and then when I pulled my hand out, I caught it on the metal bit of the bloody bed and cut it as well.
Hey, look, that's. It's
Look,
stop now.
I've got Prince Charles. I got King Charles's fingers today. Look,
I kept thinking to myself other day, my finger hurts me, and I thought I'd got a blister on it, but I've got the minutest little cut on it.
they're annoying ones, aren't they?
You see it?
Yeah,
And
they
it
act like a
don't-
bugger. You
it-
can't fucking
Yeah,
see 'em.
I've been wondering for days what I've done to it, and it's only just today I thought.
Hey, then Bakewell tarts. Mwah. Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go, oh, I'm just having coffee, love.
Pardon me.
you might have to say that again, Johnny.
But she's got 2 of the big normal size and then the big one left.
That's true. You stand need sneezy.
My fault.
But yeah, I mean, because Callum sort of had birthday cake, so we've still got some of ours.
Don't touch your phone. Touch your
You
phone.
mind? I'm putting a petition up. I mean, I don't mean a written petition. I mean a petition. You know, his side at room, my side at room.
Hmm.
Thought you said it weren't rattling, baby.
Say, flip it thing off.
Wow, what's rattling?
Something's rattling.
I've asked him to put fan on.
Well, it's fine on in your bed.
Fan.
Take your top off.
Hey up! You've heard it, menopause, haven't you?
Well, they haven't got it.
I still get hot sweats. Tommy says, did you eat that giant world record Bakewell to yourself? No.
I ain't cut it yet. That one hasn't been cut yet. Oh, you know, Farad and little Khalid,
Yeah.
they've got a house, get keys tomorrow.
Ooh.
2-bedroom one in Middleton. Nice house as well. I've been to see it. Went and had a look.
It's about time something went right for him, Johnny.
I backed it driveway to try it out.
What, when you're moving them?
I'm going to start moving it tomorrow as soon as I got keen.
Well,
Yeah, I've
that's
got
it.
loads of stuff. I've got a trailer anyway.
That's what we did here, Johnny. Once we got keys, started moving bits and bobs in, and all like boxes that I'd packed up, you know, ready. They all come over
It's
here.
an excuse to use my trailer as well. I like using my trailer.
Well, that's sort of everything slotting into place now, isn't it, Johnny?
So I'm going to take all the seats out the car, so that's a van then, and then I'm going to hook up the trailer as well. So I'll be able to do most of it in about 2
Tommy
months.
couldn't get over the fact that they did large bakewell tarts here in UK because Tommy's in Ireland.
Oh, there's some big tarts in the UK.
No, every night about this time, Johnny, don't I start like sweating a little bit. Yeah, even though sort of, you know.
No, Tommy, I ain't even had that one yet. I ain't even had a slice of that one yet.
Yeah, I only had 1 pint, Tommy, so it's not an hangover. But anyway, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so the reason I trapped my hand in the bed is Khalid woke up at 3 this morning and Tracy was still downstairs gabbing with Kath. So I grabbed the end of the bed to pull myself up and it folded down on my hand.
Yeah.
And I was sat on the bed, so I had to get off the bed with my fucking hand trapped between the wood bed frame.
so
and
while
the
Kath's
actual
there, you got to get relegated to pull down bed.
I ain't slept. Well, with her having a bit of a chesty cough, I ain't slept for about a week properly.
I know the feeling, Johnny.
See, I've told you before, when I play the thunderstorms and rain, it blends snoring in, yeah?
Hiya, Bexy.
Coughing and spluttering does
Hiya,
not.
Betsy.
You can't cover up coughing and
Pump
spluttering.
days
with
are on a
thunderstorm.
Wednesday. Well, it was Callum's 21st, you see, so we went out, we had something to eat. We had in his local. And yeah, I only had Coke, by the way, when we got to the local, because all that stuff from having me, my tea. I'd starved me then all day.
Yeah.
Bexy, good to see you. Don't freak out, Bexy, but I'm live from the bed.
Yeah, Johnny's he's doing a boudoir live.
Yeah, it's the size of my telly. Size of the living room. Size of the bedroom. That's a 50-inch TV, that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my old TV. I've had that.
Confessions of a
TV, and I've nearly had that TV 20 years. It still works great.
Hey, if it works, it works.
It's a Philips TV. It's only got one HDMI on it.
But, my premise is if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, my mum, as a thank you, got me a new TV, didn't she? So,
yeah,
so that one's downstairs.
that's true.
That one twizzles about and everything. Of one, it's all ultra slim and all that. It's only about that wide. I'm watching you on massive screen. You can get the live chat to work in it on the YouTube when you got it on a big screen, but it makes the.
Well, I mean, we've got a smart TV, but we still can't get chat upon. If you go on telly on a live stream, you still can't get chat upon. And we've got 2 smart TVs.
Pardon me.
Well, what you do? It's actually on the YouTube where you've got it playing in the top corner. There's all little symbols. One of them's a chat symbol. If you press that, it'll show the chat on the screen.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
It's not part of the smart TV itself. It's on the YouTube.
That kind of weirds me out when you look at analytics.
And
it says like 28% of the views are on televisions.
It's a bit weird that they know that.
It's like, huh? So that means like 800 or 1,000 people a day are watching you on the television. It just feels wrong.
Woody says, "Is that why my
Yeah.
wife keeps
It
trying
looks
to
like I'm
fix
in a
me?"
bloody disco room. I see light going. That's my phone now.
Right, it's like this, Woody. I mean, I take what Chris says to me with a pinch of salt. You know, I don't do as I'm told. So
See, I could go in the next room and fight a computer, but I'm just the right temperature in here. Just right.
but
I said to Tracy, I'm not going live with Jeanette tonight, but I'll say hi in chat.
Hi, Tracy.
Oh shit. Hello.
Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, Johnny's not here, Tracy.
Yeah, I'm not here. I'm over there. Hang on. That just looks weird now.
Hey, Tracy.
That ain't working. Right, I'll put it back there.
Oh.
Don't know what's going on with this light. Let me adjust my lighting. Won't be a minute.
She says she must have nodded off. This is the recipe for what we're making on Tuesday. No Snickers involved, Tracy.
I saw the word
Hi,
caramel.
Joel.
It says these. Hiya,
Hey, Joelle.
Joelle.
I saw the word caramel. Anything with the word caramel in it is a good thing.
It says these Snickerdoodle caramelitas have a layer of chewy cinnamon sugared oatmeal bar topped with cream white chocolate and more crumbly chewy oatmeal bites. They are super delicious. But yeah, there's no, there's no no actual Snickers in it.
That should be lighter now.
It's like
That's-
this new thing.
That's false advertisement.
Snickerdoodle cupcakes, the Snickerdoodle cookies, you name it. And why they call it Snickerdoodle, I don't know. And I think it's because it's like a cinnamon, like sugar. You mix cinnamon and sugar together, sprinkle some of that on it, and then you actually sprinkle some more on it once it's cooked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, so there's no Snickers involved.
It's actually raining.
Raining here.
Joel.
What temperature?
Yeah, remember, I live on the edge of a desert. It doesn't rain here very often.
We've not had any rain here today.
Yeah, the crack on the screen's right near the camera. So that's probably why it keeps fading in and out of it. I just noticed now. It's knackered. It's got like a big spider across the screen. Basically.
Roger Melly on the telly. Do you have Viz in the USA? What's that, Tommy?
What's Viz? Like Vizio?
Won't get in here, no.
It's 4 degrees.
Yeah, it's
here,
funny. The
so
BBC
it's-
channel here, the British Broadcasting Channel, the BBC channel, mind you, always plays Star Trek reruns all day.
Yeah.
I've heard of Viz. It were all right, Tracy. Apart
Viz
from
the
a
comic.
few hiccups.
There's the comic.
Wait, I don't. What's that? That must be an English word. What's that word? Magazine. What's that?
It's well, you call them glossy magazines, right?
What?
Just a magazine.
Oh, that's those little paper books that people used to look at before the internet was invented, right?
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
it, Viz. It's
What
7
old
degrees
farts
here.
What old farts by now?
Yeah. That's magazine. Yeah, like the thing you see in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
I see an old guy walk past my house every day to get a newspaper, and I
That's
think
6 degrees.
he's paying to be lied to.
What is 6 degrees in Fahrenheit?
Yeah, it was. I know. Just I don't know, a month and a half ago, I went to buy a newspaper. It was like $3 for a
2
newspaper.
degrees here,
Yeah.
Bill.
It's 54 degrees here, but it was 88 yesterday. So who knows what it'll be tomorrow?
But
That's called the UK
oh, it
weather
did
now.
say it's a magazine.
No, Joel, I've just lost it.
No, that's exactly what I said, Joe. Well, I thought he'd had his hair cut, but he's coloured it again, but he's just washed it.
I know you can't tell, but I got a haircut. Mine
I
doesn't
did
stick
mine
out
as well on
all over the
Tuesday,
place anymore.
Tim.
Yeah, the
Good
bouncy castle has to go on grass, so I need to adjust my garden a little bit and trim my bush a bit.
Johnny, I'll bet your beard weighs 70% of what I do.
It's quite a thing. I should put it up in curlers when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
you seen them? They seen them? They're like rods. They like these yeah, the floaty things but they like miniature ones, and you put them in, and you get like ringlets. Come out like ringlets. You ought to put some of them in your beard.
yeah, and then get beaten up on the street. Thanks for that.
Well, all you've got to tell them, Johnny, is you're going for Rasta look.
I'm going down to Leeds Cenotaph this Sunday to protect that cenotaph. Nobody's going anywhere near that and carrying on. I'm not having it.
Okay, I'm looking at Viz.
Yeah,
It looks like a cartoon book or something, a comic book of some sort.
Tracy says the bagels are yummy. I totally agree. Yeah. This is no word of a lie. I cut extra cherries up on Tuesday, right? And after the stream, I says to Chris, I've got to Callum. I says I've got some extra cherries here. You just like eating them like that thing. Honestly, hi Monkey Wrench. How are you? Callum absolutely loves cherries.
There's a channel called Monkey Wrench Mike. It's spelt differently, but I watch it. It's an American channel where he works. He buys auction cars and that, and then does them all. Every time you say Monkey Wrench, it might remind you of him.
But anyways, he don't like the cherries.
He's into Mercedes cars. Okay. Brady still buys any old giant,
but yeah. So obviously Context after me because I like the cherries as well. So Callum obviously takes that.
It's about time he popped his cherry.
It's an adult comic book, very British humour. Oh.
When we were over in the UK a few weeks back, just hanging around watching TV at night, it's funny because what few jokes you actually understand are funny, but when they speak fast with the I know it's not an accent there, it's just normal. I'm the one with the accent there, but I don't understand half the things they say.
He has been in, Joel, so I'm assuming he's out shopping.
I don't watch TV, bro. I watch TV in years, man. Can't be. I won't pay a TV license, you see, so I don't watch it.
He has been in, Joel.
Yeah.
Forgot what I was saying now.
Alexa, turn on living room.
Glow in the dark.
Pardon me. Yeah, I wouldn't say I love them, Joel, but yeah. You can't make a cherry bagel without putting a cherry on top.
No.
See,
I've got headphones, so you guys can't talk to my Alexa.
And the glittery things, that.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's cool.
I'm there, it back. I'm bloody biggest guy in there, and you can just see it top of my friggin' head. And there's that one with Tracy and babies and Early.
Oh, bless.
All right.
They were £5 each. Pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, but that's kind of thing you could buy people for Christmas presents.
Let's see a scary one.
Oh, go on, then.
Let me get dust off it. Yeah, I'll recover.
You're not centered.
Oh,
you scrub up well.
There you go.
Yeah, you scrub up well, Johnny.
Hello, look.
Yeah.
Say that one last time you ever wore a
definitely.
suit.
Apart from me staying caught. When I broke a copper's nose accidentally. Oh, in the middle
Tommy
of a
says
fight,
they'll be back in
grab
2
me,
weeks.
swung round, I
Which is
clocked
just
him,
popped
it
down
was
to Tesco's.
like, He's
You want
what?
to see my favorite picture in the whole world? It's actually on the wall in front of me. I keep it in my office right in front of me.
Okay.
You did, Monkey Wrench, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow the pink mini bike gets its debut as a blue mini bike. And it's
Oh,
really
bless
cool.
her, Keena. That's what we're
Keena.
making on Tuesday, Joel. And yes, crypto, it does involve chocolate. White chocolate.
He'll be back in 2 weeks. He's just popped to Tesco.
Is he on about the red one that you're working on, Bill?
No, the pink one, that blue one started its life as a pink mini bike.
Did it?
Yeah, that's what that pink disaster I showed you. That is the blue one.
Dot see you. Talk of the devil and the sure to appear.
Yeah, I would just. I've been to the other side of the room doing a few bits and bats, so I've had it on it back.
Okay. If you don't mind, give me a zoom
Yeah.
for a second for my favorite picture in the whole world.
Hang on a minute.
Okay. This starts out as this. Oh, where's it at?
A bit blurry, Bill.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Bill. He said I want Fenton.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm holding the camera upside down, so it's hard. See those little spots?
Yes, we do know what they are.
Yeah.
before you
Yeah.
say.
That became that. And then that. And then that. See, it's all the kid going through his various stages of life.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this is my favorite picture in the whole world.
Right, Robert.
It's like you can tell he sort of got Dad's attitude along the way. Yeah.
Keen has
Yeah.
definitely got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like him going to his senior prom.
Uh,
And of course the big one. He actually got through school.
what does he do, Bill?
He's a software engineer now. He graduated college 2 years ago and went straight into program. He went in for a CS degree.
Cool.
But yeah, you gotta love that,
Uh,
Yeah, it's somebody's life in one picture, in one frame, really.
that's it.
Granted, now he's 5'11" and weighs in at about 190 pounds. But
Tommy
he's
wants
still
to
my
know
baby.
what motorcycle is it?
That's the ZRX 12R.
Hi, Anthony. How
Hi,
are you?
bro.
If you're gonna get a motorcycle, you got to get a big bad one.
Yeah, Anthony.
I'm just laughing at Biscuit and Chase. Right.
Richard, try and
Bro,
stay
little
calm.
bro.
I'm laid in bed. Try and stay calm. How are you doing, mate? You all right?
He's been in the wars, Richard.
Oh, I know. I was listening. Did you trap your hand?
Oh,
up
that
your bed,
perking, I was actually sat on the bed, so my bed was pinning. I was pinning myself in the bed.
Oh, I
Victor wants to know if you bought more Sprats.
No, I haven't.
Done.
No, I'm going to try some from somewhere else. Send the other night.
So before I use the bed again, I've got to adjust my nuts.
Didn't you say your stomach were a bit off next day?
No, that were day. I think that were day before. I can't remember. Might have been, but they just didn't quite taste like they normally do. They were all right, but there was something lacking, and I don't know what it were.
It was Bill
That
Gates.
could have been
special sauce.
what caused you not to feel very well.
Yeah, that were. When did I feel them? Well, it was Tuesday. That I think.
You were eating on Monday, weren't you?
I can't
It
remember.
was Bill Gates' sprouts. That might explain it.
Yeah, it must
He's
have been
doing all the
Monday when we were
vegetables.
on the street.
Yeah.
Because you had cottage pie and you were waiting for your Sprats to cook.
That's right. Yeah, that were Monday night. That because I were eating them while we were on the stream, weren't we?
Yeah.
It were a bag
No,
from.
I can't get the camera to work.
And then you come up on Tuesday after baking, and you said you'd been in bed till 6 o'clock that day.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, so it might have been the old Sprouts.
Could have been.
I can't remember which shop whether I got them from Tesco's or Sainsbury's. I can't remember because they both sell the same size of bag. Without looking at bag, I'm not.
Well,
rude to
Tesco
it,
had every bit of
I
food
can't
poisoning out.
But it could have been. It could have been the Sprouts.
remember.
Because you did say they didn't taste same.
They didn't taste as good as they normally did. You know.
I seem to be sliding down this freaking bed.
But I'd lay off Sprouts for a bit, Richard. Oh dear.
Was your quilt hovering?
Yeah. It's always hovering, whether I have
No,
a choice or not.
No, everybody's asked him same thing, Anthony. He's dyed it and he's washed it, you know, and it's still a bit wet.
Who was?
Everybody keeps asking Tim if he's had a haircut. And he says no, he's dyed it, and obviously it's still wet.
I'm getting old. I'm going from Tim's haircut to Johnny's haircut pretty fast.
I've got no choice but to embrace the grey. No choice at all.
Yeah. You know, the way I look at it is if every single piece of hair falls out, I don't care. I never have to
About
look at
every 3 weeks, I blade zero my hair because it's the same colour as my beard. So I've only got a
I
bit
figure-
of brown there at the back. It's no good there.
I don't have to look at me. Everybody else does.
I just keep my hair short. It's easy. When you go past the hairdresser, it says 12 quid on wall. Thinking,
Yeah,
"God, balls
your
for that."
Tracy says, are you warm, Johnny? Is it cozy now?
I've got a
Is
blanket
it
on.
cozy?
No, it's a big blanket.
Oh, yeah, it's that one that we showed us the other night.
Saves on heating.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
around here, we almost never turn the heater on.
I've just thought, Johnny,
What?
Callum won a electric blanket, didn't he?
You're going to let him have a plug on it now.
So if he
So
starts
go on,
getting cold
Callum,
at night,
It's your birthday. Here's a plug and a fuse.
oh dear.
You could tell I wasn't the favorite child. On my birthday, I got tub toys, hair dryers and toasters and things like that.
Oh dear.
When they try and
Oh.
put them in the bath for you.
All Callum
Yeah, as I
wanted,
said, they called
all
them tub
Callum
toys and they give me a
wanted
toaster.
games for his Xbox. So we bought him two. We bought him a new docking station because his old one were playing up. We don't know whether it were wire. Anyway, so we bought him a new docking station. And then his dad gave him some money, so he bought yet another game with that. So he's had up, yeah.
Liverpool.
Oh yeah, and we bought him tickets for the Liverpool match when they play Liverpool. Yeah, 6th of December they play them.
Well, I've got Keener a Google tablet. I'm ordering her like an exercise pull-up bar thing, but it's for kids. She saw it the other day. And so she can do like the Olympic kind of swinging about stuff. I can't.
Yeah,
decide it.
I mean,
It's a
that-
gymnastics bar thing anyway.
yeah,
Not one of them.
I
Well,
mean,
guys,
there's
it's 4:30 here, and I just realized I've got an exit I've got to do for a video, and then make dinner, and then get all that done before the basketball game starts.
okie dokie then, Bill.
Good to see you, though, Bill. Catch you next one.
See you later, Bill.
I'll see you later.
We'll let Tim know when you get back. He's just swapping his ferrets.
Yeah, Chris has opened the you know, because it's at Bramall Lane. Actually, I mean, they wouldn't go to a match if it went at Bramall Lane.
I can stash presents easy in this room. We've got a lift up bed.
But yeah, no, Gary don't like Liverpool.
Yeah, I got a one in white, Jeanette. One of them Google. tablet
Really?
things.
I'm
Them
still looking for one for Callum.
He 180 quid for Margot.
He just wants. I mean, he don't want one for his gaming or anything. It's just like doing his own work, doing Zoom meetings and things like that. But yeah, and now Chris has waded in and says, "Oh well, I could do a new laptop."
Oh, right, you can.
Yeah.
Well,
I
unless
says,
you're
what do
doing
you think
buy
my
one,
name is? Jeanette Rockefeller.
unless you're doing buy one,
Hi,
get
Joel.
one free,
Hey,
Hi.
Hi, Joel. Stay calm. I know you're French. I am in bed.
Keep cool and carry on.
I am in bed.
you're
Stay calm,
hey,
Joel.
Johnny, I've got news for you. Your Tracy wants one as well.
Hello, Janet.
She's
Johnny,
got an £800
Richard,
laptop.
bye Bill, and Tim.
You could get code.
Well, Tim and everyone in chat.
So yeah, when we're on about getting Callum a laptop,
Hmm.
Chris says, "Well, I want one as well." But the thing is, Chris wants one with a bit higher spec because of doing his editing and his photo editing and that. Well, yeah.
That laptop that Tracy got, my mum paid £1,000 for it about 2 years ago. It's a top spec i7 laptop. She's not getting another laptop. The bloody Samsung one, look, really nice laptop.
I hope he's needing dough on my knee. Bet
How
you can
dare
see his
you.
head going up and down.
I've got a phone with a crack in the screen, and they want laptops and shit. What?
But yeah, when me and Chris were discussing about
Yeah,
getting Callum
just
one,
like
he
that
says,
is a
"Well, I
really
could
nice
really do
laptop,
one.
that
Do we one?"
You're not getting another one. That's a nice laptop, that.
No, I'll have what? No, not lol. That's yours.
Oh, she always says that. I gave her it ages ago. Apparently, because I use it every now and again, it's mine again now.
So you're in bed, Johnny.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks nice
It's-
where you are.
Yeah,
It looks
this
very.
is what Tracy gets to see every night, Joel.
Wow, nice. The purple light or the purple.
Oh yes, yes. I have
atmosphere.
colour changing
Atmos-
lights. I have colour changing lights in here.
Superb.
Hang on, let me just set the mood. I'll be back in a minute. I've got to lean over to do this.
Oh, is Anthony going? I missed that bit.
Pardon me.
So where's Tim? Tim was the.
Well, it was here, but
It's weird.
his internet's not playing ball.
Uh,
So yeah, it's a good job I had one last Christmas. Otherwise, I'd probably want one and all. But yeah, well, look, we were looking because Johnny says have a look on Argos. Callum. Some as they say, Callum's don't want a fangled one. We all.
I can't get it to go off blue. It has red.
oh. Cozy atmosphere.
Well, it would be if it won't
Ah,
colour all our bloody
Tim's
stuff.
back.
Tommy says 2-year-old. That's ancient.
Tim.
You definitely need a brand new laptop by now, Tracy.
God off.
Oh, she's putting her foot down, Johnny. She says, "I'm
He's
getting."
hardly ever even used it either.
When I say that, yeah. So
Nope.
there you've got your orders.
She's already
Johnny.
told me what she wants for her Christmas. So it's bugger off.
So this is a Christmas wish list there. Everyone is wishing for
Yeah, but
Christmas.
it's not. It's a double wish list because her birthday is on 31st.
Oh. So
So I have 2 in November.
How do you think? How do you think
Tracy's birthday.
Richard goes on? Is his Christmas Day?
yeah, as well. Santa is on Christmas Day, Richard.
Oh, I don't know.
So
His daughters,
Rich-
his twin daughters is on 23rd, so he's got
Yes, I
brand
know.
new lots.
yeah, two
It's an expensive week that week, I'll tell you. Bloody hell.
all inclusive, a package, all inclusive.
Yeah. I think Richard ought to buy one, get one free.
Hey, do you know what I've done for my birthday, Jeanette? In March, I booked Haven Holiday Park for 4 days. I'm off to a caravan for my birthday. Get pissed at pub club.
But anyway, so yeah, it's I haven't got a Scooby Doo where I want.
I'm going to
Yeah,
phone with
we're not get money to get out for me because them pay want laptops.
Pardon me.
Well, so you're not getting a new laptop.
A nice MacBook.
Yeah, Tracy says, thank you, Tommy. Have a word with my husband.
A burp
Yeah.
exploding. A burp exploding.
You know, there's quite a lot of things I won't comply to.
Explosive.
Well, that's
Explosive.
laptops are one of them.
I bought
That
one
laptop of hers is a
years
really
ago.
nice laptop. She's not getting another
Just
one.
chucked in cupboard. I'd never use it. I bought it and I chucked it in cupboard.
Ooh, Monkey Wrench said he got a 2p ring. What, as in a 2p coin ring or a 2p, you know?
To pee or not to pee.
It only costs 2p.
To make a puddle or not to make a puddle.
Yeah, I bought it and I thought I might be.
She'd
able to
already
use
told me
it,
what
but
she
I've
wants
never
for
used
Christmas
it.
anyway. And that ain't cheap, so there you go.
Once you've had a Mac, there's no going back, I'm afraid.
I don't like Macs. I've had one before.
I can't be doing it. You turn a Windows computer on, you can go and hoover up while it starts up.
This is not a
I can't be doing it. I can't just all this antivirus stuff and all that rubbish. You don't need that with Mac. You hit the button, 5 seconds, you're doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
same here, Richard, with mine.
Yeah,
Mac-
miming.
Switch a Windows computer on, you can hit hard drive on hard drive. What's an hard drive? You know what I mean?
Monkey Wrench says, yeah, he actually means a 2p coin made into a ring.
Got moved
1973 Ireland. Ooh.
For editing video, I'm amazed that, that they are the best. There's no doubt about it for video editing.
Well, you see, that's one that Gordo says, no, in my look,
My
I'll probably
computer
end
cost
up with a
35 quid though.
battered old Volvo.
Yeah.
It was good though.
I mean, this
But,
man right here now
yeah,
is
same as
4-year-old
Chris
and I
says,
paid
whereas
2,800.
Yeah.
Callum ain't got no specifications because it's just like for his work for college, they do Zoom meetings, etc. Callum can do it, just a basic one, but whereas Chris has got to have one that's compatible with his photo
Well, I'm going to
editing,
phone it now. Give me 2 minutes.
and his video editing.
Covered here. In its box. And other presents are underneath this bed.
But
I'm guarding them. That's why I'm laid up bed. I'm guarding presents.
she's in bed, ain't she?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, so there might be some pictures of me dancing about in the disco. Bouncy castle.
Bouncing about.
I got one for adults. It's a big one. I need to make a gap of 14 by 13, so I need to, I need to trim my bush.
Always keep a trim bush, Johnny.
Yeah, and I've got to move the. There's like some little rails going around the garden.
Hi,
but I've got to
Ali.
move them out of the way.
Yeah.
Hi, Ali. How are you?
Hi,
I'm going to put
Ali.
it in sideways like that, so the bit's facing the driveway. And then what I'm going to do is bring Keena's massive trampoline into the front. So they'll have a disco bouncy castle and a big trampoline to go on.
Ooh.
It's got a big net round it as well. So
Yeah.
it's a rectangle shaped one though, not a round one. But it's a 15-foot one. It's a bigger. That'll entertain them then, won't it? 'Cause the bouncy castle plays music and has disco lights.
That's it. I mean, when they get
Whack a few balloons on the trampoline. Comes a gun.
when it gets to when they get to Keena's age, they sort of they're still into bouncy castles and things like that, but they're not babies anymore, if you know what I mean.
125 quid though, that'd be good.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Laptop.
And it's basically like if she's having a party and all depending on how many she invites, you've got
20 coming.
You've got
20
to keep
kids
them
coming.
entertained, haven't you? You know what I
The
mean?
food will be easy though. Cut up sausage rolls, pork pies, bowls of crisps.
About pizzas, you've got to get.
Oh yeah, mini pizzas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it for kids. That's all they want, really, isn't it? Oh, and jelly and ice cream, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna say don't bother with any sandwiches, because or unless you're sort of catering for some adults as well, because kids they're not interested in.
Well, I was going to get a frozen bouncy castle because we'll be all frozen stuff watching.
You know, a few big bags of Wotsits, and
That's it, isn't it? Really?
yeah, it's sort of like what I'd call nibble food.
Tracy's going to make the cake, apparently.
Hi, Ali. How are you?
But I mean,
Hello, Ali.
Munkerette says that's what he wants for his birthday. What a bouncy castle, and
Yeah.
but
It's a big bouncy castle. It's one adults can go on.
but you see, like for the last 3-4 years, I've always made Callum's birthday cake, and Chris says, well, you know, what we Ian's and everything, you know, he says, I'll give you a break this year. He says, I'll go out and buy one.
Hey,
So
Jim.
that's all we did.
Did you like his caterpillar with smarty eyes? Then?
Gordo wants a tall Swedish blonde with big boobs for Christmas.
Swedish blonde.
On fire.
Why not?
Swedish
Why not a Norwegian?
It's not that kind of wish
Finnish
list dream,
blonde with
Gordo.
big boobs. Why Swedish
Yeah.
and not Norwegian?
Now, if Richard had said that, I could have understood it. But
What, a
yeah,
Swedish blonde? I don't think I'd like a Swedish blonde because they're very, they've got
They're
very,
a bit butch out that Swedish
They're a
women.
they've got like very, how can I explain it?
They
So
don't
you're-
trim in case all gets frozen.
They've
So-
got very strong faces, if you know what I mean, like very stern look about them.
You're
Yeah.
more
I don't know
blonde.
what interaction
don't-
you've had
they
with
don't trim
Swedish
them up.
kids, Richard, but you're thinking at big butch type.
So Richard, you're more into blonde
No,
than
I'm not.
brown haired.
I'm not bothered about hair colour, to be honest. But I'm not. I don't have any really.
Oh,
I can
ginger,
sum it up,
ginger.
Joel. It's not about the looks; it's about the personality.
Yeah.
It's,
It has to be.
Yeah.
I like.
Unless they look like a pit bull chewing a wasp.
It's got to be a degree of like slight bit of elegance there and whatever. I don't know. It's
Elegance, yes, elegance.
So you don't want somebody that flicks it and picks and flicks.
But
you know, just I don't know. It's hard to explain what I mean.
I mean, I look at it this way:
Yeah.
you could be like, you know, beauty queen like looks, but
Yeah.
got the you know, the personality of a, you know,
The feeling, the
know what I mean?
personality, the temper, the
Yeah, Richard wants
know,
an
looks
easy
like-
meal with some
I look at it this way: looks aren't everything. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like me and Chris. We laugh with each other. We cry with each other. You know what I mean? It's like we you know, we're on the same page.
That's it. I mean, I knew a girl years ago, about 35, 40 years ago now, and God, I really liked her. We had a right good laugh together, but it was always just as friends, and I tried everything to progress it, and I just couldn't crack it. You know what I mean? And then she decided one day that she wanted more, and I'd already manoeuvred on somebody else. I thought, I'm not wasting another year of my life.
Well, that's it. That's it. And Gary says you don't look at mantelpiece when you're poking fire.
Well,
But yeah, I mean, like on a one night stand, you don't. But yeah,
No,
you
he
know,
wants somebody you can have a meal with.
you're
and without
looking for
picking
something
down
more
and
long term. Yeah, you know.
I could just get somebody just to put the fire.
but
on
a
one night.
lifetime story. It has to be
It's somebody you want somebody who can have a
Yeah,
real.
give it a year,
proper
Richard.
good
You'll
laugh
fucking apple
with you.
pie.
You've got to be up both on the same page, Richard. You know what I mean? And have a similar
Page.
personality.
same page, same chapter, same book.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Gordo
Same
says
enough,
Ruby's
same
a live
day,
train set.
same
Maybe
chap.
Same
you
film,
know, Dad
film,
will end
video.
up with them.
Yeah, the Screwfix catalogue.
The Christmas catalog.
No,
Yeah.
Screwfix.
Gary says good for a poke when telly's broke.
I was gutted
Yeah.
when I downloaded
Flipping
Screwfix
it,
and
look at
realised
the
he wanted a
fringe
dating app.
Now, if I met a girl and
Hey.
she wanted to have
Look.
sex on first night,
Tim-
I'd
Bloody
Timmy.
hell, it's one at Beatles.
Timmy, you're
Wanna beat
teasing
him?
with your long hair. Oh, look, he's French.
It
Tim,
looks
you
like
know
one of
Yellow
the
Submarine?
Beatles.
Is that a fringe or his hair? Or all his hair? Oh, his hair.
Nora.
Look back, combing back,
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain.
back.
But you know, that's why me and Chris get along. You know, we've got a similar sense of humour, and you know,
and you to share the
Yeah,
same
he's a
interest.
cheeky
Really,
git,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. If you don't share the same interest,
You look in the same direction. You've got the same
If you
views,
don't
the
share
same
the same direction,
yeah,
you-
direction.
this is the thing. Don't get me wrong. You know,
Two white
sure the
it
direction.
does get on my nerves sometimes. You know, because him and Callum are always, you know, getting it that, and I say, shut up, pair on you. It's like having two kids.
Uh-oh, the wife's on the way up the stairs. She can't come upstairs
well,
quietly.
that is the real key.
Look at
And
her
that's where
development.
I went wrong with wife.
The
you see,
key,
because
the
we-
key of love.
We,
the
me and
key-
wife, we're doing different things in different directions.
Ah, yeah, for sure.
And
as
that's
well.
where the problem lied with me. And
As
you
well.
know, that was the
But-
big problem.
Yeah. You both wanted different things out of life.
Well, we both did different things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She weren't interested in how I did, and I weren't interested in how she did. And we just lived under the same roof, but led
But
separate lives.
She was very good looking, your wife,
Yeah.
Richard.
But I mean, it's like
She
this.
was.
I mean,
She
Chris
was.
got
I'm
his
telling
interest,
you,
he's
she's
got
good
his
looking.
drawing, and he's got his photography. And I think it does you good for each to have your own separate interest, if you know what I mean. Not separate, but in I support him wholeheartedly with his drone, you know, drone work, his photography work, etc. And vice versa. Me with my baking streams, he supports me wholeheartedly, you know what I mean?
Yes. As you
Hello.
Tim, in his videos, in his drawing, in his walking outside with the dog, or just,
It's like this. It does him
yeah,
good,
it has to be
Joel.
like this.
Hey, up,
Oh.
Tim's
Tim's gone.
it does him good to get out on his own every now and again. Hey, up.
Yeah.
Oh
Back-
my God! Look who's here.
Is he back?
Look who's here. I've been here for 20 minutes.
Hey,
I was about to leave.
How's
Yeah,
that rolling thing doing?
I've been in the basement for at least 5 minutes.
Oh,
Really?
Turn your
Did you
YouTube
paint
off.
it? Did you paint it for me while you were here?
Oh, Take away.
How are you?
Hello. Take away.
Can you hear me?
So I'm echoing it. It's you, Wazy.
we can hear you, but someone is echoing.
I just finished band practice.
And I did watch the video by Frankie Monkey.
Yeah.
What?
The old rolling thing.
Yeah, the rolling.
Drive carefully.
Oh yeah, you watched it back.
Yeah.
Get home safely.
I know. I was being cheeky.
You were.
Only after I only knew about it because your Kate told me about it. So I said, "Why? What did he do?"
What did he do? What? Did you
I
know-
asked your Kate says. Have you seen what he did last night with rolling pin? I says, "No, I haven't seen it." I said, "Bring it." Oh, it's right.
Oh yeah, I pretended it was my
What's
my
that?
Yeah. Chris says he's pro complaint rolling pin committee for serious abuse of a rolling pin. And if you've got abjad for the morning,
Is that echoing?
Is it me echoing?
Because in my
That's not
ear-
that's not
The weather's terrible, isn't it?
So what did you
like
play?
to
What did you play tonight with your band?
Yeah, well, the drummer's not with us. His sister just died, so he's got to go and see his mum and stuff. So this is the third practice session without the drummer. Just me and the bass player turning up. Like
That's really
But I was teaching him some new stuff, so it's not too bad.
because I
So you
guess
don't
she
know
was
when he's
young,
going to be
because
back
the
then. You
drummer-
don't know when he's going to be back then.
The drummer isn't our age. I imagine it's for his sister. She must be. She was.
I'm eating all day. I'm absolutely starving.
That's why you never know what comes next.
next in life.
What tomorrow?
That's right.
Tomorrow
brings.
You never know.
Just live every day.
That
You know,
scares me.
Best you can.
That scares me.
That's right. I haven't got no time to be unhappy no more. You know?
It's all right. I'm just looking at it. I've got all lumps and bumps coming up on me.
How was your cherry bakewell?
Oh, gorgeous.
Johnny, how many cherry bakewells have you eaten?
3.
Johnny.
3.
Very nice. The next level nice.
Johnny, you laying on the floor?
No, it's on bed.
You in bed?
Lying on the floor.
I feel like I'm on two live streams.
That bit
I rented that video you sent me was great, wasn't it?
I know, I like the bits at the end.
What?
You can hear us all on that.
That bit at the end where
It's
you
had a nasty crash, man. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, they hit the fucking central reservation.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Yeah,
boy.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, do you? Yeah. See you later.
I gotta go and eat something. I am starving.
See you. And enjoy your meal. And be back.
I don't know what I'm gonna have. Probably egg on toast with noodles.
All day.
Everything okay, Johnny?
Yeah.
You're just tired, are you?
Apart from trapping me on
Hi,
Tommy.
Chopped his hand in bed while we're laying it.
How was Callum's birthday? What was that burger place
It
like?
was alright.
We didn't accept
That place didn't accept cash.
I've got a question. How fast are you driving?
I gotta put you by my ear. I can't hear you.
Because you seem to be driving fast.
What? I'm driving fast.
How fast are you driving?
50 miles an hour, or just under 50.
As soon as he comes off the motorway,
Is that the speed limit?
20.
Yeah, on the road around.
Depends what road he's on.
Gone. He's gone.
Oop.
I love him, but I'm glad that feedback's gone, mate. Can you hear that?
Tim's back now.
Oh,
That
dear.
Tim's back. So tonight everyone is disappearing.
I won't even. They're going to come on, but I'm here. I don't know.
Let's still hear that echo.
That echo's still here now.
Look, I'll be right back because maybe it's me.
Somebody's got YouTube on.
Not
No, I
guilty.
don't have YouTube. on. I'll be right back.
How's it got? Why was an echo?
Morning on, I've just checked.
Well, it went when Hazy went, and now it's come back again.
Not come on when I've come back, has it?
It's not
See,
doing it
Tim,
on
I've
your
got
voice.
that echo.
You can't be doing it on mine.
It's something on Tim because when he speaks, he
Hello?
doesn't do it.
Hang on a minute.
Try it now.
Hello? Hello?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Still doing it.
You, Tim.
You
Me.
just mute Tim.
Right, try it now.
Stop
Have we
doing
got an
it.
echo still?
It's gone with Tim. It's on Tim's end.
It's you little shit.
'Cause it went when Hazy were on and then came back again.
1, 2, 1, 2.
No, it was Tim.
Testing.
Yeah.
Like the
Like
pilot.
Oh,
Again.
What's that for?
Right, I'm just going to mute Joel. Still there.
No, it's on mute Tim and it goes. It goes.
Okay.
Try it.
Maybe it's
Hello,
my
hello.
earphones. Look.
Testing.
earphones.
Still doing it, and Richard's
Testing,
muted
1, 2,
it.
1, 2.
No, it stops when you mute Tim. So it's feedback. You haven't got YouTube on in your house. Somebody else has it.
Testing. Hey Roger, can you hear me? It's like the pilots.
Oh, my
I
ear.
don't think so.
Roger. Mayday.
Fucking hell, Joel. You sound like fucking
Right.
you sound like ABBA.
Are we still echoing?
It's gone now. You've muted Tim and it's gone.
There you go. Gone now.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it's you,
Joel, you
Tim.
sounded like ABBA there for a minute.
I don't know why, because I've no YouTube on.
No, it's one. No, it's again. It's me.
Oh,
Hazy's mucked it all up.
Yeah.
you've only got 10 minutes. To survive.
I'll go back in the chat. You know what?
It's not you, Joel. When we mute him, that's when it goes.
It's me.
Try a
Yeah.
full restart, Tim.
I'm
It's
on my
not
phone,
Tim.
Johnny.
It's
Oh.
not Tim.
That's
Have
probably
you got
why.
a laptop on behind
Hazy
you?
were off
Appeared.
phone.
It
And that's
appeared when AZ came
I'm
up
on my phone, Johnny. I'm not on my laptop. My laptop took a dump on me.
to me. So to check for an echo, you all day 1, 2, 1.
Hang on, I'll leave and come back in.
Internet's playing up
It
tonight for
seems
some
like
reason.
when somebody's on the phone
One-
because Hazy were on his phone.
1, 2, 1. Ah, but it's okay now.
I'm
It's
going to
okay.
drop into the chat.
No, it's not.
Hang on.
If you can hear me, I'm going to drop into the chat.
It's gone.
Come now.
Bye.
Gone.
It's not you, Tim. It's not you. When you were there earlier on, it wasn't that. So no, it's
Gone.
Right. How are we
it's
doing now?
gone, it's
That's all right
gone.
now. It's gone now that John
Applause,
really
applause.
started.
Clap your hands.
Well, my phone is in about 15 pieces.
But I think it's gone now.
Oh.
It is gone. It is. I don't.
I was quite getting used to that now.
So now we can whisper.
But you
Yeah,
got
but it
calls
puts a lot
together,
of
that's
people off
enough to
though,
happen pretty
Richard.
Tim's gone. We can whisper.
So yeah, that's better. It's gone now.
I'm a very posh pink earphones, Joanne.
Posh?
Pink earphones.
Yes. But 25 euros. Sony.
Are they French? French earphones?
No, Sony.
I think he's being a bit facetious there, Joel.
I've got those
I've
Bluetooth
never
ones.
seen pink ones before.
Great car, I never remembered to put them in. Use them.
Lucy, I've got them that Chris gave me.
Mine are a power bank as well.
But they don't.
That they come in the power bank.
It's
as well.
all right, Tim. We don't think it was you per se. I think it was just the fact that you're on your phone. Ooh.
Sony.
I've got some of the bigger headphones that are Sony ones, like Bluetooth ones.
See, I don't like them that goes in your ears because they pop out of my ears.
Yeah, I'm not keen. I don't like wireless ones. I think you lose too much quality with wireless ones. I like them wired.
Well, come back once you've sorted your laptop out, Tim. I think it's just the fact that, I mean, we're doing it when Azy were on his phone and it sent, like, because you were on your phone.
That did it just when Azy appeared.
Yeah.
Popped up. But it's not Azy's fault. I mean,
No, it's nobody's
it's a question
fault.
of I don't know what.
It's just a downside of sort of coming on your phone, you see.
Hey, by the way, I loved with Azy's video when Richard had witnessed. Hi,
Bria.
Hi, Bria.
That Friday night saga.
Oh, right, yeah, the Friday night. I thought you were on about the baking one with rolling pin.
Oh, who you blocked now, Gary? He says, I think I blocked somebody.
It's easy to do that. I've done that before. I put somebody in a timeout accidentally. So you got 300 seconds just to apologize.
So the video posted by Azy when Richard
was hot on the scene.
I can't see that you've blocked anybody, Gary.
So you're the right man, Richard, for the look for filming. What
I can't believe it though. I drove through 3 or 4 different towns which are well known for problems, and I get back to my own town and there's somebody fighting in the middle of the bloody road.
Exactly at the
it's one of these things,
time.
Richard.
I mean, you are there.
You were in right place at the right time.
Yeah. This is the right place at the right time. I
can't believe
it.
Oh, but not close
I thought you were serious, Gary. I've just scrolled back to. I can't see where he's blocked somebody.
That was skillfully done, getting that basket down like that, backhanded. Then I thought you were going to tip them everywhere. Oh, there goes the cushion.
But yeah, it were one of them things, you know. Even if you planned it, Richard, you couldn't. You know what I mean?
Whoa. That's life.
That was the thing. They were rolling about all up floor, and then they actually walked in middle at roadward. You know, an accident waiting to happen, basically.
Straddled it to rope
in the middle of the road, for sure.
We've been in Darwin where there were loads of people where I'd have expected of it or something, and yet we got back to where I live, where it's normally quiet and dead, and there they are in the middle of the bloody road.
Rolling about, punching.
See, price of beer now. I can't
Punching hard, punching.
But yeah, you couldn't make it up. You couldn't script it.
Oh.
That was funny, actually. Because it was well filmed, very well filmed.
After you told him to go round for about 3rd or 5th time.
It's one of his most viewed videos.
And then you said, I can't spin around because the other one, Azy said to you, spin around, or I don't know what.
Yeah, what you playing at, Richard? Just Spin round it.
Spin around it.
It's that bit where it says, it'd be a good video of this if we weren't all talking shit over it. That's what it said.
Were there any sound on it? I can't remember.
Yeah, you can hear it just faintly in the background.
You were explaining to Chris what we're going on, and Izzy says, it'd be a good video of this if we weren't all talking shit over it.
Exactly. And everyone was commenting on panel and commenting what Richard was filming. That was funny.
But, I mean, it was funny sort of being there in the moment as well, Joel, because, you know, they either thought, one, Richard were a copper and looking for somebody to arrest, or he were a cab crawler looking for business.
Hey, Coppers
It
used
went
those
round
X5s,
that
though.
many times.
Coppers used those BMW X5s, though.
That's what I meant. I says, because didn't Azy say, well, shout out at window, because they were both lay on floor, weren't they?
Yeah.
And Azy says, shout out at window, are you all right? I says, well, they probably think he's a copper.
And then Azy wanted him to go back. It's not in the video, but he had said to Richard, "Hey, Richard, go back and see."
I turned around in road, but he kept saying, "Turn around." I couldn't just turn
Turn
around.
around it road, the Bidlet Road. You know, it's easier said than done.
There's not enough space.
But
oh dear.
It was one of the, as I say, you couldn't
That's
you know,
live.
script it. But that sort of video that people want to watch, innit? You know,
Yeah.
drunken escapades on a Friday night. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it's been so popular, because that's what
Oh,
people,
really?
for some weird reason, that's what people want to watch.
Yeah.
How many views does he have, or did he? Many views. He's got many views.
There's drivers and screwdrivers.
That's it. That's
Oh
how you
dear.
say that.
Yeah.
There's drivers and screwdrivers.
You're forgetting he's got a great big massive Volvo where he's in. You know, he can't sort of turn it on a dime and, you know, and go other way.
Oh.
Hey, Bria, I don't know if I said that.
Yeah,
Bria,
it's
hello
not a
to-
Volvo, it's got a
Leon.
BMW.
Yeah.
Oh, that rip BMW. It was
Come
Volvo
on, Jeanette.
before, weren't it?
They were Volvo
No,
before,
you
yeah.
Yeah.
That
That-
was,
yeah.
That had a crap turning circle on it.
But even so, you know, I mean, I think it'd be hard for anybody just to turn it round in
There's
that.
a main street down here. I couldn't spin it round in one hit. You know, you need to be able to go into a bit of.
Plus, as well, if it's a one-way system, you'd be breaking law.
Yeah.
Breaking law. No, Richard.
No, it's
Don't
not
be,
one
uh,
system. I mean, it's,
breaking law.
Ain't gonna make it.
I'm not bothered about so much the law, but it's not a one-way system anyway. There is one-way streets.
Right, I'm going to drop down now, Jeanette Love. I'll
Okie
stay chat
dokie then,
there.
Johnny. I mean, I did take
Right.
some coming up also.
Sleep well.
Yeah, I hope Jan gets better soon.
Sweet.
I know, I'll be right.
I'll see you later, Johnny.
See you later. Bye.
Hi,
Bye
John.
bye, Johnny.
But
Oh,
yeah,
What-
it's
what was funny is that you were all talking about everything and anything, and suddenly Richard driving. Hey,
Yeah.
there's a fight. There's a fight.
I know. It was sort of out of nowhere, weren't it?
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Build out at pub and ended up, you know, brawling on.
I'll be looking tomorrow night to see whether
This
This
is
is
bad.
bad.
Hello.
It's echoing.
It's echoing.
it's brought his
What's
ass
happening?
back.
It's echoing again.
What the hell?
What the
My
fuck?
phone.
What?
What?
Hey, what
Hey,
the
what the
fuck?
fuck?
What the fuck?
Are you
Are you
on your phone still?
still?
I'm on my phone, yeah. Jack, bring me the microphone off the table. What?
Hey, boy.
Bring me up the microphone off the table. I just have to put the heating on in my attic. I got a little plug-in heater. I had the hatch shut, and I've opened it up. It was freezing in here. It's all insulated, but it's still cold.
Yeah, it's cold as well.
That's cold. About 7 degrees, I think it really. 6, 7.
99 in Paris, but with it's 1,000 compared to you.
It's not water weather.
Because what we say twice or three times.
It's birthday boy.
Callum.
Belated birthday boy.
So you're 21 plus 1 day.
Yep.
Yep, boy.
It should be. Yeah, boy.
Yep, boy.
Yeah, boy, that's right. Why is it doing
Excellent.
that with phones then?
What?
I wonder why it's doing that with phones. People on
I
phones.
don't know. Weird, isn't it?
We're doing it in your car. We're doing it with Johnny when he was on his phone.
Tim come in on his phone as well, and it was echoing with Tim.
It's weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That video's going up in the views.
Oh, is it?
It's over 300 now.
300.
I knew it would. I knew it'd have a couple of views. I mean, it should have more.
Well, I
than
says
that,
to Richard, I says, you know, funnily enough, that's what people like to watch.
You should do a remix of it and do it as a short as well on your phone and put it up as a short.
I'm gonna.
We'll send him out this Friday
To go mad for them shorts. I don't know what it is.
again.
Look at this. So fun.
Ooh.
But you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
It's like I'm doing it like army colors, yeah, like camouflage. Instead of having a instead of having a star on the top, I'm going to put a poppy where the star should be, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to cut out this and stick it in the center.
Oh, that'll look nice.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Very
It's
nice.
going to be like it's going to be a tribute to
A tribute tree.
It's going to be a tribute to all the people who've lost their lives because of bullshit wars.
Oh yes, good tribute. This.
You know.
Hey, AZ, you played on your live stream yesterday with your new guitar, the guitar you made. That was a new guitar you made. What a sound!
Yeah.
What a great sound!
Oh, it sounds great. I took it to band practice tonight as well, so that's why I played her all night. It's it's great, man.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Oh,
you tell them what we did last night.
So,
Tommy, it is a nice idea.
Can you remember what you done last night? That's the question.
Me?
No, Callum.
Oh yeah.
What?
Why? Because he was drunk?
No.
No. No
Fuck,
way.
He should have been. It's 21st.
I know. Well, we had 4 pints at that restaurant, 20 odd quid.
And it was no cash.
And it were no cash.
No cash. Oh, I wouldn't have.
Anyway.
I wouldn't have paid.
Anyway, his dad paid on his card, and he come back and he went, believe it or not, he says, the beer were dearer than what the meal were.
Well, you should have done. He's ordered your food, had it, and then offered cash. They'd said no cash and just say, well, touch you.
Imagine not having a pub without no
What
cash.
do you do? I don't think the place could refuse.
But before they deliver it to Richard, you've got to pay at bar first.
Yeah,
you've got to pay when you're ordering.
You know what I mean?
There are many places now. I don't know why they don't accept
But it would
cash,
go-
maybe because they don't want to be.
But how can they
Because
refuse
I
it?
tell you why. Because they're being incentivized to do it because the government want a cashless society. It'll all be digital. What's it called? CBCs, the digital fucking currency, where they can actually, what they can do then, they can hack into your money, and you can spend. They can hack into it, so you can spend it certain places. So then, we're basically going to be. We're going to have a social credit score, and the same as China. That's how everyone's going to be.
Same as Chris says, I mean, he's old school, you know, you got to thing you. pay cash. That's it. He'd been to
Yeah.
bank just before we. Well,
We are living. We
we
are
just
literally
going
living in the
down
last
there.
days. We're living in the last days of freedom, actual freedom. Although freedom's
freedom?
very.
So yeah, so we
Freedom
drunk
doesn't
his
exist
beer. He had
anymore.
his meal, and then his dad gave us a little. We went to his local, and his dad stopped for one, and then he went, and we got a taxi from there to here.
Ah, taxi. You want by taxi?
Yeah, because Chris wanted a drink, you see.
Ah. No.
But
No.
his dad only had one, and then he went.
Whose dad?
Chris's dad, because he
Oh.
came with a card and some money for Callum,
Tell him when he got my beer order.
and Chris says he felt awful, so he says, "Well, do you want to come with us?" So we invited his dad along. I mean, it's a good job we did, really. Otherwise, we'd have said, "Well, your meal, then we'll go somewhere else." But yeah, so his dad paid, and Chris get it in back.
Tell him about.
They're making us one.
Yes.
Oh, take that, then.
Tell him about.
Oh yeah, when we're in pub, Callum had sort of got.
What did I just see you drinking then, Richard?
What?
What did I just see you drinking? What fucking day is this?
Colin.
He's off work.
I've
Till Monday.
hardly had anything this week.
Anyway.
Yeah, remember on the weekend you wasn't drinking? Oh, I'm not drinking. Yeah, but you're gonna drink them, so drink it now. Nah,
When
fuck
we're
it.
in pub, Chris's dad got up to go and knock Callum's beer flying.
Oh,
So we had
fuck.
to get another one.
What a waste.
So I don't know whether there'd been a funeral, a wedding, or what. But they were getting a bit rowdy, so
Cheers.
we vamoosed.
Cheers. What's cheers in French?
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nearly knocked a laptop flying.
Le laptop. Oh, comment. Oh, putain, laptop, stay up. Hein. Cheers in French. It's like in Spanish, salud. When you say salud. In Spanish, you say salud. Salud. It's à ta santé. À ta santé, you wish health. Oh, no, you said chin-chin as well. Chin-chin, but à ta santé. Yeah. Cheers is chin-chin.
Oh,
à ta santé, salud. Like à ta santé.
There you go, Rum. I told you they'd be there by Thursday.
You spelled my address wrong.
Well, I only wrote it down. You sent it me.
So you got the sticker, Richard.
Listen, it got to you. Listen, I'm remembering something. Was I supposed to send you something too?
Probably.
Anyway, you've got them anyway. That's most important thing. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, Noel were impressed last night when I said pâté sucré.
Yes, exactly. Whoa.
Pâté sucré.
Well, that's what sweet pastry's called.
Yes.
The proper name for it is pâté sucré.
Yeah.
Sweet pastry.
Sucré. Very well said.
Patty's what? Patty who?
But you what?
Pâté sucré.
Patty sucré.
In French, it's sweet pastry.
Patty's front bum.
I used to be able to speak fluent
Hi,
French when I was at school because I
Hi,
got
Chandon.
certificates for it, and yet I can't speak a bloody word now.
I can't remember any.
You couldn't listen. There's no way in the fucking world somebody can go from speaking fluent French to not being able to speak French.
But obviously, at school, I got certificates for it because my mum brought them to me and says, "Look at them." And I said, I can't speak a word of French, and I've got certificates there.
Yeah,
You basically forget. You forget.
You know what I mean?
And Spanish, how about your Spanish?
No,
It's
You
good
don't forget
speaking
being fluent.
Spanish.
I can't speak.
Like-
You know what I mean? But I used to be able to speak French. Obviously, I must be able to because I got.
Hola,
You're obviously
That's the
taking
only
the
word I know
pizza
in French, in Spanish.
an apple.
Joel, hola.
You
'Cause
don't
I remember
hola,
the school teacher,
hola.
she was French, the teacher. That
Richard, I can
Buenos
imagine you in
dias.
school. Yeah, this is you in school. You got the rucksack with the pencil case. You got all the gear in it, all the right pens. You never turned up without a pen.
Oh no.
The ruler.
I'd love you to meet my mum and ask her that question. All you used to do
Richard was a
bus and stay on bus and carry on and go somewhere else.
Richard was a serious
I was
pupil.
terrible
Do
at
you know-
school.
I
was a
never had
serious
nothing. I never had
and
nothing
very-
when it comes to
I'm going to tell you a
Wise.
secret now. I
You
never
must have
went
been
for the
wise.
last 3 months.
I didn't go for the last 3 years. Used to just stay
I
on
didn't go
bus.
for the last 3 years either. Listen, I went on a mitch for 3 months,
I
yeah?
hated it.
I went on a mitch for 3 months solid. Didn't go to school for 3 months, not one fucking day.
Really?
And then I was like, oh, I gotta go back. You know what it's like? Oh fuck, I gotta go back. I went back. Not one teacher asked me where had I been.
Oh.
Not one teacher, not even my phone
No,
teacher,
what?
didn't even say, where have you been? She just said hello, sit down. 3 months. It's fucking crazy, man.
I was
That's
terrible at
totally
school. I
crazy,
hated it.
this.
Just hated going to the place. So I'm
Meaning
like,
that you're
I didn't like it,
transparent.
Richard.
I tell you why you hated it, because you're a free thinker. Because because you know it's nonsense.
Free thinker. I
I
like
could stand it.
I love
I
that.
couldn't wait to get out of there.
mill at end of street.
Honestly,
till I
school-
used to work.
You're a dreamer, a free dreamer.
I'd already got a job anyway, so I couldn't see point in going to school because I'd already got a job.
Exactly the same with me. I went working in this mill at end of road, and I'd rather been in there earning money than going to bloody school.
Exactly.
And weekends when
I
always had
thought to
loads
myself,
of
I thought,
money,
well, why,
everybody
what's
else-
point in going to school when I know that I've got a job waiting for me?
Oh, I hated it.
Gary says you're Dora the Explorer.
I hated it. One day I stayed on bus and went for a bit of a ride round on bus, and my flipping mum got on. On bus, same bus, I'm like this in seats and crouched down
Hey,
in
Callum,
seats.
my ears.
I know, you're about
Be
to
nice with my ears.
Was you sat at the back?
You know what? I was
Were you
sat
at the back and you
yeah.
seen her?
Yeah, and she,
Did you see her before she got on, or did you see her as she got on?
As she got on, and I sort of slowed down in my seat. I'm thinking, please don't come to back, stay near at front. And she didn't do anyway. She stayed at front. And when I got home at night, she just said to me, "You think I'm thick, don't you?"
Did she know you was there?
Oh, she
Yeah.
She says, "I think
Fucking
you think
hell.
I'm thick, don't you?"
Richard thought, whew, I've got away with it, but he hadn't.
You're lucky it wasn't me that caught you, because I would have fucking dragged you off the bus.
Yeah, but she weren't bothered with mum because she knew I hated school. And, you know, it was just one of them. The more they bugged me about going, the worse I got about not going.
But
Well, when I was
this is the thing, when we were in the maths lesson, I'd sit at back and I'd just be there like doodling on a piece of paper, doing drawings or whatever.
I remember after,
Because you were
after,
shy.
Chris,
No,
after the
I just
Christmas
didn't like.
holidays,
No,
I was
it's not you,
15, I
man.
think.
What?
And then it was like Christmas and the rest of the year before I finished. And it was the night before I was
Well,
supposed to
I've
go
only had
back
two.
after Christmas. And my dad come into the room and he's like,
My dad's only had one.
you don't really like school, do you? He said, do you want to leave school now? I was like, what? He said, you haven't got to go back to school no more. He said, fuck him. And I was like, fucking saying this now? You're fucking 7 years too fucking late. Motherfucker, I've only got fucking 5 months left. I had like 5 months left or whatever. And he was like, yeah, fuck him, don't worry, don't go.
I mean,
They
you've got
knew.
these swats that, you know, oh, I enjoy going to school, I enjoy learning.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
you know, I'm thinking,
was-
are you right head or what?
School was horrendous for me. Like the first half of
Throwing
it.
paper planes right. No, I went like that, right? Just used to sit at by, used to be sat, you know, where nobody could see me, and I'd just be scribbling, you know, doodling on a
Because
piece
you
of
were
paper
shy.
till lesson had ended.
Yeah, trouble used to find me every single day.
Yeah, I would say
Every fucking day.
a bad experience. When we did these exams, you're all sat in a room on an individual bench, and all teachers used to line the walls looking for people who cheated, and I hated it. And my bench, you know, them desks that you lift the lid up on, and they have like
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
And mine, it was absolutely perfectly quiet. You could hear a pin drop. And when I lifted my bench, my desk, it went. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have some fun with this. So every now and then, I just lifted it up and you could see all teachers looking, trying to work out who it were.
You know, when I first started school, Richard, you didn't have textbooks and we had chalk and a thing.
You had a big slab of concrete with a fucking hammer and a chisel.
What's that?
Fucking hammer and a chisel and some fucking slabs.
But yeah, we had like chalkboards and a piece of chalk. You know what I mean? They were our lessons.
We weren't that far back. We had textbooks.
Yeah, that's what they have in all the special education departments. You're not allowed to have pointy fucking pen. You can have crayons and chalk.
I've always known I'm special.
And I bet when you went for dinner, they give you a fork with a cork on the end of it, wouldn't they? You didn't have a mishap.
I must have been special because in what's it at Christmas? I went Archangel Gabriel.
Oh fuck,
Gary!
You know the top honcho at Angels. You see, I were it.
Yeah, but ain't that a dude?
Oh, what? Anyway, I was top honcho.
Gabriel is a boy's name.
Yeah.
They thought you were
anyway.
Every Christmas at our school, you had to go
nativity play. That's what I'm thinking of.
You had to go and sing in a church, and I never turned up. And one year, Ed at you called Mr. Turner. He dragged me there, and he kept hold of me, and I got took up into like where teachers were up in like an archway cathedral like. And I thought, I'm not singing, so I just sat there like that. And there were a girl outside of me who were not quite right upstairs anyway. A teacher just elbowing me, and he went, Burwell, sing, and elbowed me. I thought, you bastard. So I elbowed, she weren't singing, this girl, so I elbowed her and said, you can sing and all then. And she just went, striking, and all organ stopped. Everybody looked at her, oh no.
Well, if I can sing if you are and all.
He elbowed me, did he? Went, with his elbow.
Oh, do you know what? I'd love to get hold of those pricks. I had enough of those.
I'd have done him for assault, Richard.
I used to have a music teacher, Mr. Reese, yeah? And what happened, before I went to high school, I used to go to Bridgend. My dad had some friends and then who had kids. They had kids my age and they were being bullied. So my dad used to send me places to sort people's shit out when I was a kid. I swear to God. Fucked up. But anyway, this is what I used to do. So I'm in Bridgend in the summer holidays before I go to high school, yeah? And I got a bottle of, can you remember Lowe's bottles of pop? It might have just been a Wales thing. But like fizzy pop used to be in a glass bottle years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had an empty bottle. I had an empty glass bottle, like a 2-liter bottle. And we were on top of this Subway, and we were throwing them off. We had a load of them. And I've thrown this one bottle. We're just smashing them, being little fuckers. I've thrown this one bottle, and it's just gone past this fucking guy's head, smashed. And he's turned round and he's shouted up, "You little cunts!" The fuck. And so I give him a bit of abuse. So I give him a bit of abuse back, and we fucking run off. And then I went to high school. My first day in high school, I go to music, yeah, and it's fucking Mr. Reese. It's the fucking guy I threw the bottle at. I didn't throw it at him, but I nearly hit him. Like I didn't throw it at him, but I nearly hit him with it. And he looked at me, and like we never ever said, but he looked at me and he was like, "You little cunt." Like, I know he knew. Because you used to give
detention every day for throwing that bottle at me.
He used to turn up late every single lesson. He would turn up late, so we'd all be outside the classroom waiting for Mr. Reese to turn up, and he would be like 10-15 minutes late. So after 5 minutes, I'm causing some shit anyway. So there's a ruckus always when he comes around the corner, and it's always me. So he would always grip me by my sideburns like that, and he'd fucking like to move me, because I'd normally be fighting with some fucker, and he's trying to fucking pull me off. But and then as soon as he'd do that to me, then I'd turn on him and I'd be fucking him up. I swear to God, we used to like have fights, and then he'd send me.
We're fighting every day at school.
Room, yeah, and I'd be outside. I'd knock the door, and he'd open the door, and he'd be like, Mr. Reese again. I'd be
Tim.
like, yeah, he's like,
And
he'd
he's-
say, come and sit down here, just how long's left in your left? Just fucking sit there.
So you remember Mr. Reese? You remember Mr. Reese as if it was yesterday.
Yeah, listen, and on Facebook, right? On Facebook a couple of years ago, somebody put a picture of him and said, "Who remembers this cunt from Rumley High?"
Really? Oh.
I was
Remember
like,
this
"Oh yeah."
cunt?
He was like it was me.
So you said, I remember.
Honestly, he was a horrible cunt. Like, he said to me once, like he said to the class, he said, "Right, how many times you got to listen to a piece of music before you know it?" And I was like, "Once." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "I just listened to it once and I know it." Like, how many times you got to listen to it? And he's like, "Don't talk fucking stupid." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? Like, you asked me a question. I'll listen to it once and then I know it. How can you not know it once you've listened to it?"
He didn't even understand that you were a musician. He didn't even understand what you
Yeah, but
were
listen to
and
this
what
as well.
you
Listen
could
to this, what he done.
do.
Listen to what he done to me. They were having, when I was like 12, like Form 2, they were having classical guitar lessons in school. So my dad found out about this, and it was the only thing they ever really fucking paid for me for in school, because they thought they were going to teach me, this guy was going to teach me to read music, but he wasn't, just teaching classical guitar, yeah? So I had to take my guitar into school. So I've taken it to school, and I've had to go into Mr. Reese's room in the morning and say, "Oh, can I leave this year for the lessons?" And he's like, "Oh, you're having guitar lessons?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Fucking leave it there then." So I leaves it in the classroom, yeah. I fucks off. A few hours later, I got art. And I'm in my art lesson with Mrs. Dimitriadis, the fucking teacher. And the door opens, halfway through the lesson, I'm doing my shit. The door opens and Mr. Reese walks in with my guitar,
Mr. Reese.
yeah, in his hand.
Again, one more
I'm
time.
at the back of the class. I'm looking, and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on here?" She walks up to the fucking teacher, fucking saying something, and she's like, "Yeah, I can see they're fucking agreeing on something."
Look,
I'm like, "What the fuck?
Easy.
Why has he got my guitar?"
Everyone knew that Mr. Reese was a cunt.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Everyone
So
knew
next thing I know, Mrs. Dimitriadis stands up and she says, "Oh, all right, everyone can stop what they're doing. We got a little treat for you. Darren's brought his guitar and he'd like to play you a tune." I'm sat there going, "What the fuck is going on here?"
What the fuck?
I swear, I was like, "What the fuck?" And Mr. Reese stood there, yeah, with a grin on his face because he's tucking me up. You know what I mean? Like he's proper fucking having my pants down. I'm like, "What?"
Set you up in other words.
Yeah. So do you know what I done? So I got up on stage. Well, not on stage, in front of the fucking class. I got up in front of the class, took my guitar, and I played fucking Johnny Be Good. And Mr. Reese just looked at me, yeah, and he was like, "What the fuck?" I swear to God, and I'll never forget that. I'll never forget his face. He was just like, because he never expected me to play a note like. And I played fucking Johnny Be Good as if I was like on Back to the Future. And everyone's buzzing. Everyone's buzzing. They were like, "Yeah, fucking," they were clapping and all that.
And how old were you? How old were you?
I was about 12. I was about 12.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
Do your children know about the story?
Do you know when I was sorry, do you know when I was 10?
Did you tell your children about this story, this anecdote?
Yeah. I haven't told Harry yet. Jack knows. I haven't told Harry.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and I got
10.
You'll tell him.
One to
Do
me.
you know when I was 10? Before I went to high school, the year before I went to high school, yeah. I'm dyslexic. No one in school picked that shit up, yeah. Like it's fucked up, or they never. But anyway, I kept spelling the word "cum" wrong. I was spelling it C-U-M. Like fucking, and my teacher was like, "No, because that's how you say it, isn't it?" Like seriously. And my teacher's like, "Fucking," I can't remember her name, but she was Ginger, and I fucking hated her. And, yeah, and she used to bring her kids. She was a horrible. Like there's nice gingers, horrible gingers.
But that's the thing. I mean, back in our day, if you were dyslexic or they were, this is what she done.
This is what she done. She had enough of me, yeah. She had enough of me. She said, "Right, I've had enough of this. I'm sending you to the lower class to fucking
terrible.
ask them." She gave me a note,
Oh.
yeah. I had to go to the lower class, give the teacher the note. Then the teacher read the note, which says, "All right, we're gonna fuck this kid's head up, make him do this." And the teacher agreed, yeah. I had to stand in front of the class and fucking ask the class, the lower class, which were like 2 years younger than me, how to spell "come."
Oh.
And they're fucking and they're telling me, and I'm like, I already know, like I understand. I'm just getting it wrong. You know what I mean?
There are
It's
so
fucking
many dyslexic, many more that you can ever imagine. Dyslexic is not. It's common. I mean, it's
But
common.
the thing is, back in our day, Joel, there weren't such a thing as dyslexia. They sort of tarred you with saying, "Brush, you're a bit slow."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There were no such thing as dyslexia and things like that.
I can show you, I
It
was
was
never
just
a
hard
bit
with
slow.
your brush.
And
You know,
without
so
helping you, and they
Yeah.
without helping.
Yeah. You were just told with a brush that this
dyslexia
lad's a bit slow on uptake. You know
Still
what I mean?
nowadays, dyslexia is more than you can imagine.
Yeah.
But
Well, it fucked with me big time in my life. Just like if I'd go somewhere and I needed to fill out a form, I had to take it home and get Kate to do it. Like I could never, the anxiety would be fucking crippling.
Yeah.
And the embarrassment, it would be crippling.
You get anxious and you don't know how to.
Yeah, I've overcome that shit though. I can deal with that now. I can do it. I'll just fucking fill it out. If it's shit, it's shit. Like
But it's really common. I mean, it's many children in a class. You've got many children with dyslexia.
Yeah.
No, really. I mean, and still nowadays, it's part of.
But as I just said, they were, lacking. There were no understanding of dyslexia, and that's why they put them in lower class because they hadn't got no understanding of dyslexia.
They put me in a lower class because I was very troubled, I think, because I was a little cunt.
I used to get put outside room on a little desk on a chair on my own in corridor, so all teachers and headmaster could walk past and find me.
And do you know what? Do you know when it's your turn to read, to stand up and read the bit in front of the class, like somebody fucking Kelvin to get up and read a chapter, right? Now, Dad, and you do it. I'd say fuck you, because honestly, that's what I'd say. And I would be sat there fucking thinking, "Oh, I'm about to get fucked up." Like it was easier for me to say "fuck you" than say
admit that you
I can't read or struggle reading. Like, you know. And then the teacher would be like, "What did you just say?" And I'd be like, "You heard, you fat."
But when you're dyslexic, it's all jumbled up into. I mean, Chris is dyslexic. And if
it's very difficult. I can read.
You have to spell things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my spelling's terrible. Like some days it's brilliant, some days it's shit. But I can read. It's draining. It sucks the life out of me. Really fucked up.
It's hard to explain a person with dyslexia. It's like everything's jumbled up.
That's wrong though. Every student.
Well, it's not so much jumbled up. It's just you mistake words for other words and stuff.
Yeah.
Because what the brain does, the brain can see words and it only really looks at key points of certain words.
Yeah.
But a lot of words have got key points that are the same. So for somebody that's dyslexic, it's very easy to think a word is another word, and sometimes it fits in place of in the sentence. So it's easy to get it mixed up. You know. Like it's
It's I mean, their understanding sort of teachers then their understanding they wouldn't have no understanding of dyslexia. You just thought you were being a troubled or a trouble student.
But dyslexic people, adults are many, and children as well. I mean, It's not. It's part
They
of.
pick up on it easier nowadays, Joel, than
You know
they
what?
did back then. I mean, the way
whenever I was interested in something in school, like a story, say I had to write a story, I was shit at writing. But you know, if it was like she was like, right, now write a story, use your imagination, and I could write whatever I wanted, I would write fucking 4 pages. Like I would be, my spelling would be fucked up, but the story would be amazing. It'd be so descriptive and all that, and 100%, she would read it out in front of class or something. Like I would be acknowledged for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But most of the time, I'm staying out the fucking window. Can't be bothered. With anything
Yeah,
they're
because then you don't dare to speak. You don't dare to.
The teacher would stand up
be
in front
part
of the class.
the class. You just stay back. I mean, you
This
stay.
This is what happened to me. This is exactly what would happen to me.
No
Yeah.
one
So
considers you, or you just.
I go into class with the best intentions, yeah, and then so I'm sitting there. The teacher would stand up and say, "Right, class, today we're going to do this," and then explain something for a couple of minutes, and then say, "Right, carry on." And as soon as she said "carry on," I would look and go, "What the fuck did she say?" Like it just went in and just didn't sit right. So now I'm sat there and I don't even know what I got to do. It wasn't meant for me, man. They couldn't teach me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Tim's more or less just said me and Anthony were told that we were slow, and the headmaster at the school did not want to teach us, so we had to go to a different school. I mean, it's horrible. That is.
It's horrible.
Making you go to a different school because you know.
Do you know I can make Brian look like Tim?
Look like Tim.
I can watch. I can make Brian look like Tim. You ready?
With a lot of hair. A lot of hair.
Anyway, guys, it's that time of night again. I've been going 2.5 hours. So I want to thank everybody that's come up on the panel, including
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you for everybody being in chat, and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
We'll be back in a minute. Give us a second. We'll be back.
So you're live, AZ, in a minute? You will be live?
No.
Not tonight.
Here's a different one for you.
Told you we'd be back. Hello.
Here we are back.
Was that your new
Hello,
end
everybody
screen?
in the chat.
If they don't want to see us, we are still there.
I've had to stop it. Oh dear.
Do you want
Right,
to
everyone.
No, we're still live.
Yeah, I know we are.
That was cheese.
I've got to write in chat.
What? I know he's in your chair.
Right in
Bye,
chat.
everyone.
Goodbye.
Tommy,
Tracy,
Tracy, Johnny,
Bria,
Gary,
Tommy,
Crypto,
Bye
Tim.
again. Bye again.
Jeanette.